Boys and girls, it's the one and only Adam Cole, baby, and you're watching.
Hello, this is yours truly, the outcast, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to the
Irish Wrestling Podcast.
The Irish Wrestling Podcast, and you're very lucky for it. You're very lucky. And if you stop listening, you're going to be a loser. So keep listening, or I'll come find you and spray paint you. Thank you very much.
Hi folks, and welcome to the Irish Wrestling Podcast on Twitch. Second stream, we're going to be looking at RCW. What's the name of it? That's What Jesus Said. So
That's what Jesus said.
I think it's a line from the Life of Brian, is it?
Life of Brian, yeah.
That's exactly what he said, yeah.
It's been so long. One of my favourite films, but it's been so long since I've seen it. Myself and Mark were actually in attendance at the show. Foxy, Liz and Jerry weren't, so it's their first time watching it, I believe.
Yep.
So you'll have me and Mark being able to like G them up and spoil it for them before things happen, and Liz can give out to us about that just before they happen, like she did on the last stream to Jerry. But before we get going, Jerry just wants to plug our sponsor, who has been very good to us so far. Our Manscaped sponsor. So take it away there, Jerry.
Yeah, as always, lads, Manscaped, we're proud for them. They sponsor our podcasts and, obviously now our live feeds on Twitch as well. So thanks to Manscaped. Keep your balls smooth, lads. If you're watching, anybody watching live, go on to manscaped.com. Use the code IWE20, get 20% off and free shipping at the checkout. And your balls and your partner's balls or whoever's balls you're buying them for, well, thank you.
Awesome.
You didn't have to tell everyone.
Sorry, lads.
Yeah, your partner.
She's
Who's
got
your
both.
partner?
She's got
Me.
both. She's like Rachel.
See, the last time we did this, you weren't here, Liz, so he was able to get away with everything.
Someone's going to the doghouse. That's what's happening.
Come here. I'm taking the dog out of the doghouse and putting this dog in there. I'm telling you now.
We're still building it.
All right, now, boy. I'll have my balls and I'll take yours too.
Once the Manscaped money comes through, I'll be able to afford one.
Can we afford a new bollock? So thanks, Manscaped.
We've started early with the domestics as well. Foxy, you're here tonight. You can ref them tonight. I'll do timekeeper. You just tell me when to ring the bell. Yeah, I think we'll fire straight in. This is a pretty long show. I think we're 2 hours 40 or something this show. So I don't think we'll delay any further and we'll fire straight in. But yeah, I'll open the chat now in a sec and I will have a look at who is about. I know a couple of lads said that they would be on having the chats with us, so I will have a gander shortly.
Lovely.
We're away. What's this song? Does anyone know the song?
This is the first time hearing that, so.
Where's my jumper?
I was just going to say, is it Where's My Jumper?
Yes.
Yeah, Sultan's a ping. Dancing at the disco.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
He's
on the ball.
Wait a minute.
He's on the ball.
First time hearing that.
Wait a minute. Where's My Jumper? These two. What a banger.
I didn't realise that I had the sound off on YouTube. So for anyone watching, I apologise because you couldn't hear that fucking song.
I do like RCW's logo.
It's simple.
So for anyone watching, I apologise because you couldn't hear that fucking song. Who has me on loudspeaker?
Mine's muted on my side, so.
Oh, ours isn't muted, so.
What needs to be muted?
It was definitely Mark had his volume on. Mark definitely.
No, it couldn't be me.
Mark,
no.
The technical wizard of the team.
Can we just appreciate Mr. Barry is introducing this fine referee here in the ring. Niall can give us a breakdown of who this referee is, experience, etc. if needs be.
Niall's like, it's not me.
No,
Next.
it's not you.
You're not Foxy.
This guy is the future.
You're not Foxy.
I imagine that was a chant on the night.
I can't remember if it was. There was a couple of people
No.
who mentioned it. There was a few
Yeah.
people saying, "Oh, where's Foxy?"
Aww.
They don't book me. I'm not booked, Terry.
To be loved. Oh, what a feeling to be Foxy.
Ah. No, like it. So the referee is Joseph Terrell. He's been around for a few years, but he hasn't had a long streak of shows, so he's still really, really new to being a referee.
You're hogging all the gigs.
True, but at the same time, like you pay for quality. So.
No, joke.
So Billy's now GM.
Billy's now GM.
Yeah,
It was Eric Bischoff music.
great song.
It's a quality song.
How very fitting. Look at his official graphic as well.
It was good. It was really cool though, wasn't it? I thought it was really well done.
Who gave the Billy Juice show?
Come on.
I like his
Give him up.
suit.
Yeah, it's nice too.
Ah.
Luke's wary. I don't know what to make of him.
Luke hasn't seen Billy in a while.
Or in a suit, maybe.
Yeah, because the show previous, he kept saying that he was dead. So,
Yeah.
to the point where Justy got uncomfortable with it and just said, no, like, he's still very much alive. Stop
It was
saying
like a
that.
eulogy at one point, wasn't it? The last show.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, Justy's not on commentary tonight. Justy's actually on the card. I think that was the whole thing.
Oh, okay. So is it just Luke on commentary, is it?
Billy's gonna be joining Luke on commentary,
Gotcha, okay.
and I don't know if that's a continuation thing, like if that's gonna go on to the next show. If Justy's gonna continue to compete in ring.
Okay.
Was he booked on the show that was cancelled?
I
I think they're keeping the same matches.
Okay.
Just something to add. I thought Billy was brilliant on announcing for the whole show.
He's very good. He picked up throughout the night as well.
Yeah, like to really kind of put the stress the importance of certain matches, and like, particularly around the main event as well. So I thought it was brilliant.
And here we have Dino
telling
making his
Tom.
way to the ring.
Yeah, Steffi Kino was a great spot there.
Without Dino, mother flipping power. We're delighted to be back here in the Kino for the first ever
Here's a big
Dino
fella.
in the Kino Open Challenge.
He's got power.
He's so popular in Cork.
I'm excited,
So
Crazy.
as are the crowd here for Dino.
he has his own section there.
Yeah. He's his own fan section, his mum and everything, isn't it? His missus and his mum, the whole family all come to the shows every time, and it's just the best thing. Love that.
Fair play, Sam.
Isn't it great to see?
Oh, it's a shirt and a half, that is.
A strong
Yeah.
and positive
He's
reaction.
one of the few people in recent years that like just has a natural like fan base right off the get-go, and it's scary the reaction he gets for someone so relatively new.
Yeah, true.
But he is naturally talented to it, and I mean like it actually scares me the thought of like he's, say for example, if he was to work like the British Isles for say 6 months, how good he will become.
Oh, yeah. Just add layers to him. But you know what as well? It's his facials as well. They're unbelievable. He's just, some people just have that. Some people have to work at it, but he just has it. He like could not be more smiley there now. But man, when he turns, it's just you just know it's someone that you shouldn't piss off.
Yeah.
And not many people can pull that off, but he can, and he does it so well.
It's a natural expression that like it's very hard to convey emotions, especially like so many new people always like they're so focused on what they have to do in the ring
Yeah.
that they forget. Oh wait, there's a crowd here. Entertain them? I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that's it. Just trying to convey what you were going to do in the ring. You know, that's half of it as well, isn't it?
Because that's one of the biggest hurdles that you'll ever come across is just being able to connect with an audience. Because when you actually do, it does make it so much easier, especially if you're trying to tell either a more complex story or if you're going for a more serious tone than what you would normally do. The crowd would be more on board for what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So they'll respond to it a lot easier than it would be for a new crowd that doesn't know you. We've seen plenty of people like that, right? They'll make their debuts and they get zero reaction.
Yeah.
And it could be a good match, but with no interaction, people have no reason to invest in the match.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm interested to see how Cork reacts to Renzo. Hashtag that's Steffi. Hashtag Dino in the Kino.
It was fucking deadly.
It was a really weird reaction. Like, a lot of people I don't think had been exposed to him before, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, sure, he's English, really. That's a fake accent." So it was.
That was the best. Two people sitting behind me and Mark saying, "Oh, he dropped his accent there for a second." It's like, no, he didn't. He's from Italy. Like, he didn't drop his accent.
Fucking best actor in the country. Like, but he was brilliant. Like, you can see his confidence kind of growing day by day. Some would say he was made by Foxy, but that's neither here nor there.
At the last show, we didn't see this side of Dino Power.
What's wrong with Renzo, Laura?
The crowd not knowing what to make.
Is Laura dissing Renzo?
Yeah, Laura B. Oh God, not Renzo. What's he done?
I love that Renzo sings his own tune. He's
Laura,
just so
we're gonna
into
have a
himself.
fight.
It's amazing.
Every OTT show, I try to clap and sing along. I did it one year of Italian in college, and I think I'm a spoofer now. But anyway, there's our friend. There's Tommy.
Farmer TJ, our homie.
This will be a big challenge for
Renzo should have represented at the Eurovision because that's what the song sounds like.
Renzo Rose asking for the
Yeah.
This would go so far, wouldn't it? It's a classic, and he should have everybody should have capes and masks and very little. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Just do one knee drop, a lot of taunting, and he'd win it.
So easy.
Give me that, Billy. Give me that mic.
Look at him. He's looking at the ref going, "You're not Foxy."
Size of Dino.
Big beefy boy.
Oh, defo.
Say he can put away a mountain of points.
I believe it.
disrespecting Renzo Rose here.
There's the scoop.
Scoop of pints.
He's the cameraman there, Fight Factory wrestler.
Awesome, is it? What a
Yeah.
scoop. He's not normally there. They're normally somebody else doing
Is that Fionn?
No, it's a scoop from Fight Factory. They're holding that camera.
Oh, I couldn't see him.
He's not some Beano.
El Padino.
It's just so easy for him.
The thing is, like, he's worked at that so,
Shitty,
like,
then he said bum.
for so long.
A little bit respectful
He's
on
so
the language,
comfortable
but
with it.
not at all.
He knows exactly what he wants to say, how he wants to portray it. Like, he's a scary talent. Like, and we're so goddamn lucky to have him, like, over here.
Yeah. There's so much untapped potential there. It's mad. He could go either way, like.
Oh, yeah. Some strong stuff in the chat here from Laura B. There's nothing bloody new there, Colin. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
We saying
Colin,
it.
that's direct-
We saying it. I
that's
ignore
directed
that
to
on
you,
purpose.
Colin. No,
Well, you
gotta
can't
answer
ignore
that
it
now,
on
Colin.
Twitch. You have to.
Yeah,
No, not having
No,
this
that's ignorant.
blasphemy. Not having this
rude.
blasphemy.
Yeah. Somebody once said a thing.
That's not what
Sorry.
Jesus said.
Hey!
Boom, boom. Can you buy?
Steffi thinks Sam is the best Italian wrestler ever as well.
Renzo's a smart competitor, knowing not to accept.
Oh, the love for Sam is ridiculous.
Dino's a good man, but he's a smart man.
What
He
about,
will get
grab some of this?
situation like that.
What about Santino? I know he's Canadian.
Oh, he has the cape.
Oh yeah, we've got love for Santino.
Man, his cape at him.
Don't get me wrong.
It's not okay.
I'm getting a bit of Santino now with an Impact Wrestling broken here at IWE first.
Back in the ring now.
Yes, it was.
Oh my god, an awful lot of cape throwing. But oh!
There's Colin and Mark in the crowd.
That'll take it out.
There's us.
Give us
Rob.
away, lads. Give us
Off
away.
here by Dino there.
Renzo's out with the cloak, by. Love it.
Back there, Luke.
I love shenanigans. Love shenanigans. He puts the she into the nanigans, doesn't he?
Again, straight down on the throat. Educated knees.
Educated knees. Might be a little bit of time to get used to this commentary position.
Yeah,
Yeah, one like that. Been about 9 years.
His knees have a degree.
Yes, they do.
There we go, going for a pinfall.
Look how simple his
You have to know
movement
that
is.
wasn't
Like,
going to keep Dino down.
So effective, isn't it? Like, and it's just.
yeah, but even like his
Free Joseph Terrell
positioning at
watching
all
the choke there.
times, he's never having to overcompensate in anything, and
No.
That's under the
Love
chin.
that little
Got the
scream
cross.
that he does.
The option to the
Wow!
I mean, you can see
he's
here
never
straight
far
away
away.
Renzo's
He's always
taking
relatively on
care
top of his opponent.
the-
There's never a big,
seems
huge
to be
gap.
his game plan since that throat.
There's never any awkward silences either. Like when he's
If you can
not,
cut off the oxygen to
you
someone
know,
like Dino, he
in
can't
the
get
movement,
gas.
he'll
Fighting from this
just play in the
corner here
crowd.
now, Luke.
It's feeding off them. Oh! Not quite enough oxygen in the lungs of Dino there.
He's rarely having to close space. He's just
He has one.
brilliant.
Clearly has the size and strength advantage
He's
here.
very
Oh,
good
the
at
strength of
keeping
Howard couldn't
Don't
get
call
him
it
up.
the fight in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he doesn't stray to the ropes. It's just his footwork, his positioning is all just very, very good. Like, and I know it's something that like wrestlers work, something that we've seen in Fight Factory recently, Mark, actually, where they're teaching the lads to like not stray to the ropes, kind of keep it central as much as possible. Like, I think Renzo is
honestly thought
extremely
that
good
was
at
Two
it.
and a half.
Something I've noticed from being around
Or just don't have unnecessary space between yourself where you're gonna have to compensate and work your way back over. Kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
in
yeah.
between, like,
They messed up the whole timing of the match as
Yeah.
well. Like.
yeah,
Don't make unnecessary journeys.
Foxy here.
Journeys.
yeah. If you had that gift to splice in, what was your one down in Cork
no.
with the Brawley? Yeah,
Oh, what was her
Teresa-
surname?
Teresa
Teresa Mannion.
Mannion.
Renzo
Teresa
Mannion.
Mannion. Yeah.
Teresa Rose.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Renzo Mannion.
Teresa Rose. That's such an Irish name to me.
The Renzo Rose of Tralee.
Oh my god, he would have to do something along those lines when it comes to
Oh.
Rose of Tralee time, wouldn't he?
Oh, who's your man who presented Dahi? Imagine him and Dahi on
Dahi.
stage
Oh
together.
my god,
And book-
imagine.
Book Big Dahi for OTT.
Look at the strength of Dino.
Ian beals him across the
Dino's
ring.
had enough.
I love it.
No more schleps.
We should get one of the female wrestlers in for the Rose of Tralee.
Right now, but it's hard not
Put
to
Dahi in a
put Dino
chokehold.
the Dino.
Absolutely big European uppercuts, Luke.
Yeah,
Very European. We're as European as
So
it
good.
gets.
yeah.
Crowd
Fully behind Dino here.
firmly. It's feeding off it, maybe taking a little bit too much
European.
time.
No big no. It's just Dino.
You don't want to take that kind of time. This is what I'm saying. Dino maybe a little bit too long on the crowd there.
Oh, look at the power.
A catch.
Caught him in midair.
This is it. This is the strength.
Took too long.
The strength of Dino Power. Oh, the blood rushing to Renzo Rose. And a big time impact. This has to be it, Luke.
This is going to be it.
Gone.
Just kicked
Renzo
out.
was just about getting the shoulder off the mat there. With him struggling, going towards the ropes. There's a safe zone of the ring.
Very clever.
More than that.
Renzo.
Put away Renzo by. Need more than that.
Checking on Renzo Rose after an impact like that.
Don't want to be out there and go.
Oh, straight back there again.
Count it with him,
This
Cork.
is where Dino Power is at his best.
Got-
Dino Power
He is.
testify.
He sure is, bud.
He's Dinoing up.
Oh, unreal. Yeah.
Dinoing up. Dino Mania's running wild,
Yes,
brother.
it is. And back into the
Big
ring the
clothesline.
hard way.
That's not the way you want to get back into the ring.
Not the
Dino
way you wanna
again.
get back
Renzo's
into
Renzo's
the
face just looks disgusted.
Cork crowd certainly love Cork's only first and only Dino Power in the Kino.
Dino going up and over.
Oh, Dino showing that agility.
Oh!
And a kick straight. And knock the balance.
On that knee again. He's always
knees.
using the knees.
What?
Lovely.
No way.
Here's your
What?
winner.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
You have to be.
open challenge.
I'm gonna do a bit of journalism here.
Can you get there, Luke?
I'm gonna get a bit of journalism.
Get a couple of words with Renzo Rose.
How long will it be
I
before
like that
he gets
finish.
the
I
title?
like the knee finish.
See what's going on here.
Oh,
So simple.
easy within 6 months.
You think it'd be a title? What, general, neutral?
He's definitely like he's refined over the last like while. Ever since October.
Colin, you were convinced he was going to win that tournament last time out.
I thought he was, yeah. I thought it was just time, just to give him a little taste, like.
Wouldn't be like you to be wrong, eh?
Yeah, I know, yeah. Says the guy who's bottom of that prediction league that goes up in the group.
That is erroneous.
That's all Scott's fault. Scott, get him out of that league, will you? Taking all his money, the poor lad.
It's a conspiracy against me.
No, I think
ours will be the first domestic.
I think I'd like to see him have a match, a big match, like a big championship match or something, just to give him the taste and that exposure to that bigger match, maybe a main event match of some sort. Because I think he's well able for it now.
Yeah.
Not a tag team match, maybe with.
No. I kind of agree. Like he could do it. Like he's definitely at the level where he could be at the very least at this point, like a mid-card champion and maybe challenge for heavyweight. But like he wouldn't look out of place with gold.
Yeah.
I suppose with him, he's facing, seems to be facing a program with LJ now, so hopefully that'll lift his profile further.
That'd be big from, yeah.
And elevate him to be a world title or.
Guys, I'm just gonna pause here for a sec, just so that we can get onto the same page as well, because I only copped once we got going that we didn't actually sync up our videos, just to let everyone know we're all having to watch on our own separate devices here as well. So if we just go to 1833. And then we'll all get going again together. We're probably about 20 seconds either side of each other, like.
Okay.
Yeah, there now.
Yeah, best I can do is 1837.
That's grand.
That's not.
Just when I say go, you just count to 4 and then press play.
Hang on. I've got that finger swiping. What's that?
Jerry's just
1831. There we go.
Okay, you press play there, Liz, right?
Wait. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, now we'll go. And then Foxy, you count to 4.
For a Cork-based promotion and for the fans.
We should be back on the same page there now.
Now Luca's holding the bottle of water.
That's the real story here.
It's a big 2-litre bottle.
I was about to say Mickey's in the ring. He's not really. I don't know. It's a long day.
I hope so.
I couldn't pull a suit off like that.
Yes,
Steffi and Scott had a good point there. They want Renzo versus Trent. Love to see that championship. Yeah, that title change over in Wolverhampton would be really good.
That's a good one.
Be nice at League Go Clash.
I'd love that. I'd love to go over there and just spoil that English bubble.
You think Trent is losing in the UK, do you?
No, but I'd love it.
Hang on now, let's just get a load of this specimen.
Oh, look at that. Adonis.
Legitimate Galacini.
I'll tell you about it.
Legitimacy
Easy
of this.
peasy Galacini.
I've come across
Tell you,
ones,
put a super value bag on that man, Ted. He'd go viral.
Well, let me tell
That's
you
no
one
way.
team, one team who can beat the Bearded Beauties, and that is Big Man.
He's the man.
Big Man.
There's some large units.
I can't say it. Big Man. Shit.
See, as entertaining as like Galacini is, I would also worry about overexposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would be a big shame because like, especially someone that's still really like basically fresh out of the box.
Yeah.
It's a fine line to tread because then like how does he get reps without overexposure as well? And then like I know there's shows where they're going to be planning shows where it won't be recorded like next gen and 1 or 2 down in Limerick, but like how does he refine the gimmick? And then you also got to be cognizant that the same audience will probably be going to the OTT shows, so they'll be used to him. So it might necessarily be or maybe the OTT, if he gets that onto those shows sooner or later, it might have a different spin to his shtick. I don't know, I think he's brilliant anyway. He's a top lad as well.
In all of Ireland over the last year.
Speaking of top lads,
The crowd.
This is a tag team that like has grown on me. Like I like when I first seen the pairing, I was like, no. Like, but watching them work and how they actually get along, like Butch gets around.
Oh, he whores the whole circuit, doesn't he? In the best possible way.
He works fucking hard. Like, and he's against. Like I was saying to Colin, was it hard knock to said to you? Like, he's put on a lot of size as well. He's a big boy now.
Yeah. He's fitted out, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's a big fucking.
Making their RCW debut here.
Right, the biggest squat in the country, I'd say, out of the wrestling lads. But he's fucking working hard. The hard knock his class is brilliant here.
Who's with him? The Axel.
Axel's not by.
Who the fuck is Axel?
Get out of there, Axel. Go back behind the curtain.
Do not look too happy.
Which one of these lads is Axel?
Sent him to the back there.
Neither. That's a good Sunday's well rugby man, Chris Connolly there.
This Galaccini is a character. Bedlam, what do you make of
He's a big
Galaccini?
fucker, isn't he?
Yeah, but this is big men slapping big boobies.
I know, but like
4 of them. 4 of them.
He's a character.
Big.
Butch is such a slut. Jesus, Steffi. Why is he a slut?
No, you can't say that. That's outrageous.
Why is he a slut?
Well, pal.
Drastic statement.
There they are, big.
Mr. Nito appears to have a crown.
Great to be here.
Don't know who that
Great
is.
to be here, sitting next to you.
I'm not going to give that Mr. Nito man
Mr.
any,
Nito, don't
attention.
make me go get mine.
These teams.
No, we need people to follow. We need people to follow in order to get this channel affiliated. We need as many viewers as possible.
I know who Mr. Nito is. I'm taking the piss out of him.
Who is he?
He's got a Rory.
Mr. Nito.
Yeah, he's a guy with he's a guy with a cowboy hat. It comes to the Fight Factory show called Rory, and he's likely screaming.
Doxed.
Fort Nile.
You okay with that?
Hey, white hat, as in jelly.
Poor boy hat.
Did he say those big men are shit?
He's my friend.
What did I say?
Let's go.
KY jelly hat. She thought he said KY hat, not cowboy hat. As in KY jelly. It's like,
Jesus.
hello.
That'd be a very messy hat.
Hello.
Yeah. Impractical, if anything.
He got KY on his hat.
Smartest idea from Galaccini.
Liz is gone for the next hour at least.
Steffi's laughing.
You think this is bad? Wait till you see the bloopers from Fight Factory. I recorded when she was recording the voiceover narration for the Fight Factory documentary thing. I had my phone set up and recorded.
Like it was supposed to.
I had to edit it down because there was so much there, but.
See, they all want KY hats. There's the next mark.
There we are. That's
hat.
There we go. We're stamping a
Hashtag
copyright on that.
jelly.
KY.
Get the merch done there, Liz.
I'm on it, man. I'm on it. Hashtag give me the jelly.
Right, there we go. Galaccini, test the strength, JDP.
Rory loves some lube on his hat, so he does.
What?
Damn it.
Don't spit on the laptop.
Clairehausen. Ah, yes, hello.
Oh my god.
That's a great Clairehausen. That is a fantastic name.
Very nice.
House.
Very evil name.
Very evil.
Very nice.
Very nice,
Very
very
evil.
evil.
Yeah.
What have I started?
Wrestler Galaccini.
This is a trend. You've walked into a gold mine. Liz. No question.
Look at the size and power.
Oh my god.
Ah, big bum into Galaccini's midsection.
The only hat that wobbles when you walk.
Oh, stop.
Sure what you call that.
What?
There you go.
Yes, it is.
But there you go. You just called it.
Yes, baby.
Drop toe hold. It's fine.
What's he
That's
doing?
not going to work.
Again, the power.
Right, trip him.
Galaccini putting the drop and drop
Negative.
hold here.
I think he's going to wear himself out here.
It's like when you run out of money on a night out.
Willing on his opponent to take him down. It seems to be putting more strain on Galaccini's ankles than it is
He
on
is literally
all-
dragging him across the ring as he walked. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Literally just drag him with him.
He's JDP's so underappreciated as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god. His
Very.
comedic timing is just unreal.
Yeah.
It's a different story, Luke. Let's keep that for the second half of the show. Here comes the
Ace Andrews. Ace Andrews is
There's a
man
big
who's been
fella.
around the Cork scene for a long, long time.
I didn't catch this gentleman's name on when we were at the show.
big and blonde, and he's beautiful.
Ace.
He's Ace Andrews.
Ace
Nice,
Andrews.
okay.
Ace.
He's beautiful.
Ace Andrews. Good name.
Are they from the north?
A brave man once said.
I think
"Where's
Chris just uses Chris Connolly, does he?
Can't ignore that.
Yeah,
As his wrestling name as well.
Oh, textbook, watch
I
out.
believe so. Yeah.
And I am
I apologise if that's incorrect and Chris is listening.
I think he is. I think he does. Yeah. Unless he's changed.
Yeah,
it.
that's why I heard it.
two big
But that's why I heard announced it next gen anyway.
Yeah.
So, Good guy as well.
He is an angel, Steffi.
Yeah, just like seems like a super nice guy.
Another big collision.
Bearded Beauty says Brave Mean Scott.
One more, I think.
That song they have as well.
So good, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. When he said one more,
What came first, the song or the
He
Bearded
said one
Beauties?
more, but it was a lie.
It was a lie.
It was a ruse.
He got caught out.
He rused him.
Say the song.
No, I mean like for them, did they come up with the name first and then find the song, or the song?
No, so
By
the song,
name.
no, Jerry, the song was released first.
Ah, come on.
You don't mind them now, love. You don't mind them. You
Sorry,
don't
my
listen to them.
My
now,
ears
love.
were blocked with the KY jelly from my hat earlier.
Yeah, Jerry got a new hat.
Just two.
What do you think about the song?
It didn't fit. It does now.
This fun lovely guy. He still gets the job done.
They're a great tag team there, right?
Steffi says they only got put together the day of the, I presume she means Gresham show. Could have been last May, April, May 21.
You don't know that. She could be referring to. She could be referring to a
22?
John. Yeah, John Grisham. My dad has a lot of John Grisham books. He's very good.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
That was the Monday Night War show, wasn't it, Foxy?
Yeah.
That was their first in Fight Factory, yeah.
So did they have that song that night? Did they come out to that song, or did that come later?
I think they used a different song.
They did use a different
They
song.
came
and
out
then
with the bird oil, though, as far as I know.
Yeah. And then after
the
that,
song.
that's when they actually found
Yeah.
the song.
Alright.
They should be trying Manscaped's ball deodorant as well. There you go. I'd imagine the hair don't stop there.
I'll ask them the next time I see them.
I'd happily ask them. I've no shame.
Galacini grinding on JDP in the corner.
Yeah.
It's just so easy for him.
And you know, just because of the size difference and height difference, it just adds to it. Like it just makes it.
Chris Collins sporting a Heart Foundation gear there, is he?
Where's Alejandro going?
Oh, he got thrown out.
Axel. Yeah, he was.
Who's Axel?
Oh, he blocks him. Does he have the power to get him up, Luke?
Thanks, Steffi. Please do find out. Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to see double team.
The
double
Beards.
big man shit.
Scott, was that what the name of the band was? The Beards.
Oh,
That's the big man shit.
But the bigger man shitting him.
When the big man meets the bigger man.
Then you have big man shit.
This is like
Alejandro.
Sorry, Steffi. You're putting up two different people there.
Yeah.
I know who Alejandro is, but I don't know who Axel is.
This is continuity errors.
No, don't hit me.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Chop City.
Slap me.
Population Galacini.
Oh, there you go.
Thank God, save Kane.
Protecting his buddy.
Absolutely. Jesus Christ, I would have knocked his tit out his back if we got that there. Oh, Jesus.
The Limerick Adonis. Here he comes.
All three songs were about beards.
Axel is the sound Alejandro makes, like a Pokemon. Axel. Axel. Axel.
Axel. Fucking dance moves out.
Yeah, don't forget the pin, Galacini. Only a word from Butch Armstrong. Can't show up like that.
Foxy, can you do the poker rap?
I used to be able to do it.
Yeah, I can. Aerodactyl, ammonite.
It's been a time since I've fucking done that, so I would have to brush up on that.
The Limerick Adonis, huh? Wrestle mobs.
He's getting at me there.
Super and
Nintendo.
That's my stupid friend. His name's Andrew, and he's a stupid man.
He's the one, you know what? He's stupid. He doesn't have a KY hat.
Yeah.
That's your new slogan now.
Lol, you stupid Nintendo. Yeah.
Maybe he just joined the chat and he has no idea what we're talking about.
He's slaying my commentary, you see, and he's singing. Yeah. He's trying to be a big man.
5
Big
albums of songs about birds. No way.
Big man
Wow.
behind the keyboard.
Mark, we found our playlist for Limerick tomorrow. We're listening to that as well.
There he is, go.
I've been done in here.
Take no notice of him.
Yeah. Big man behind the keyboard. I know where he lives.
Now, Mark is another friend who's got a KY jelly hat.
You can't say that. You can't say that sentence without a northern accent. Mark, sorry. I know where you live.
I know where you live. How'd you like
I know where you live. My house.
The ensuite.
It's a slide driver now. Spoon driver. It's a driving of spoons.
Butch hits that sky high really well, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
Really well.
Chris Connolly or Galacini, which is
Well, it'd be a shame if it wasn't sky high. Like if he did it really low.
It goes mid-height,
like a bungalow or.
Do you know who, to be fair to him, there's a class one, is Noah Walker. It looks really good.
Off his feet like he was a cruiserweight.
It's because it is really good.
I know, it is really good, but just give credit where credit's due.
That's gonna hurt.
Crowd are really into this match, are they? When you were there, was the crowd really behind them?
Yeah, like the crowd were kind of animated throughout. Like they were good Saturday night for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Here, Mark, would you fuck off? This is from Steffi in the chat.
Shut up, Steffi.
Oh no, you didn't.
Loving the Bret Hart shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott's a good man. He likes Bret Hart over Sean. He's a good guy.
If you could see us here.
Wasn't everybody?
Who likes Bret Hart over Shawn Michaels? Like that's just
me, Jerry and Scott do, and that's enough. You've been told now, Colin. Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Nice guy. Didn't deserve what happened to him. And he's still technically.
Mark,
would you fuck? He's technically still WWE champion. If you want to be factual about it.
Yeah, you tell that to JTG. Yeah.
Yes.
Butch Armstrong looks like he's having fun in there now. I love it.
Technically.
Oh my god.
Same way as
Getting told to fuck off again.
What's his name? Curtis Axel is still in the Royal Rumble as well, isn't he?
This is it.
I wish that went on longer. I thought that was great.
Axelmania running what? Yeah.
I thought
Alejandro Mania or Axel?
good.
Scott just said Sean every day of the week. He's out there doing you, Mark.
No, he's contradicted it. Oh, well, Clairehausen got my back. Thank you, Clairehausen. Very nice.
Brett was by far the better in-ring wrestler, but Sean was the better.
Technically.
All the technicalities.
Technical wrestler who's technically champion.
Yeah.
Brett would out wrestle anybody, like.
Oh yeah.
But that was the thing. He relied so much on his wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was just kind of the time it was at as well.
Yeah.
I think he probably took himself a bit too serious.
Yeah.
He took where he came from seriously because of where he was brought up. Like it was a serious fucking business for their family. Like it was.
Yeah, like it's probably generational thing as well. Your brothers are wrestlers.
Yeah, can you imagine Brett debuting in the late 90s? Like it just wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
The attitude. No chance.
Oh, he would have been lost in the shuffle. There's just way too many big characters. I don't think his character would have floated at all, or he had would have had the personality to keep it going.
Scott says tap like a bitch.
Scott's a great
lad.
lad.
Well done, Scott. That's how that popped me. Brilliant.
Imagine Bret Hart coming out and doing the Ho Train Godfather.
Oh my
Or
god.
doing the we're doing the Hello Ladies with Val Venus. That'd have been
Hello, ladies.
He was a former CMLL heavyweight champion before he joined WWE, and like the sky was supposed to be the limit for him, and then he got saddled with the porn star gimmick.
It worked.
Did, like, to be fair to him, but like he was, he's supposed to be a lesbian. Oh no, Galacini, no! Poor future children.
Isn't it funny how like Val Venus and the RVD switch gimmicks through the years?
This is it. It's like it was kind of like, you know, when you go and live in someone's house for a week, and then you like become a fan of it and you just don't leave.
To be fair to RVD, like recently, I don't know, the last couple of months before that WWE appearance last week, I know he like read the thing upside down. He looks to have like beat himself up a bit or something.
He's not the legal man now.
Doesn't look.
He looks a bit beat up, does he?
No, he looks a bit better than he had been for a while.
Oh, like, yeah, I was going to say.
He's still active, like he's still. I don't know. He does DDP yoga now, doesn't he?
Stays highly active, alright.
Sky high.
The Grand Prix Tag Team Champions. Not give JDP title.
Galacini, get in there, win the match.
He ain't shit without his smile.
Dirty falling us.
Who needs smiles?
Looks like Galacini is in big trouble here, Luke.
Oh, God help us.
My fans demand to see extreme.
Jesus, Scott.
Charles one chair.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
I've just seen that there. Oh. That's brilliant, by the way.
Yeah.
What a match, Bedlam! What a match we had!
Mr. Nito. Hello.
What a
Called
match
one
we just
chair.
had again. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some giant.
That his hat.
Get in there, Susan.
I'm not sure. Did he put on a KY jelly hat?
I am impressed with big
It happened,
man shit,
Scott.
however.
Did it?
You have to
Who's
think
Rory's a
Galacini
jobber?
didn't
'Cause I
interfere.
don't.
Big
Yeah.
man shit would have got the win tonight. All right. We'll see if we can
And
get
he's
one.
not Jack the Jobber anyway, so.
I've got a suspicion now, right? That Rory is running Mr. Nito and Rory's a jobber, and he's laughing at his own jokes.
You mean he likes his own tweets?
Yes. Get done on it. He'll forget which one's his burner
Saying
account after a
nothing.
while.
There's a special
the bearded
place
man-
like, for people like that.
Yeah.
Jokes and
Liking
stuff.
their own tweet. Disgraceful, carry on. Who would do that?
Mr. Bleeding Lips. Push Armstrong.
Good win for that. I really liked on this show how Luke would come in after into the ring and chat to the lads after he talked to Dino beforehand.
Yeah.
Just as I know, Colin, you've done a bit of that backstage, but it kind of adds to a bit more to the kind of presentation and yeah, it just kind of mixed it up. I thought it mixed it up quite well on the night.
Oh, I wouldn't like to see it after every match, though.
No.
I know.
Yeah, I think there's a limit to it.
I want to see that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, it can definitely get overkill.
Yeah.
Like, if it's you, say, for example, if you have 3 major storylines going on, then it's fine because you're using that to further that on.
Yeah.
But if you're doing that after every single match, then yeah, you're just wasting time.
As well they should be. They've proven
Like, that could be solved with a promo outside of like the show.
Up and down this country. As Butch puts on Galacini.
Or even as an add-in later and backstage, you know what I mean? Catching them quickly when they come through the curtain.
What a shoot.
Who's Rory?
I love that. So after robbing Galacini's gear here.
They piss excellence, baby.
I remember when every OTT match ended in the "Will he or won't he shake his hand?"
We all
It
know
was
it.
brutal.
How long ago was that?
Code of honor type stuff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, we did that a lot, and we
Yeah.
still do.
Then they kissed.
They kissed. Did they kiss?
I didn't know Scott Steiner lived in Ireland. Fucking hell. There's a siren going off in the distance.
Yeah.
You should have just opened the door and shut out. Holla.
I'm hollering. Shut up.
Mr. Nito loves Scott Steiner actually. I got him to say happy birthday to him recently.
Mr. Nito said happy
Gene
birthday to
Money
Scott
makes it.
Steiner or the other way around?
All the way around. Yeah, and see, I love Scott Steiner.
Cole Cabana is counter programming us, guys. Who does he think
Who?
he is?
Called Cabana.
Yeah.
He's
He's
nothing but he's a notorious troublemaker.
Yeah, I agree. He's going to give us a lawsuit if he keeps streaming.
Yeah.
Who?
Can we have a look at
Cole
his bank
Cabana.
accounts? Yeah. Shame on
Alright.
publicly then.
G money, 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 money. What happened here with J Money? Was supposed to
No
have a match
idea.
with J Money.
I actually
It
don't
was
know.
just after. It was literally just after the lads had come back from LA for Mania. I don't know if he got a delayed trip or he'd been work or
I
something.
know he has a lot of business in the States, so I was thinking maybe would he have stayed over? Would he have gotten roped into some sort of business thing like while he was over there?
Yeah, we're
I
looking
don't know.
forward to it. Money versus money. Hopefully we might
Hopefully we
get
get
it
it
again.
again, yeah.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
His entrance is so
He's
funny.
so great, I swear to God. He's such a good boy.
Did you watch? Did you see any of his show? His progress show he did?
That's not even
Daft Lad Emporium.
I've seen a few clips. Yeah, I haven't watched it.
A murder mystery like throughout the whole
Yeah.
show is fucking.
The running theme through it, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
So it's the same idea as Trinity Brawl, was it?
Something similar, yeah. He was actually when we were talking to him, he was talking about Trinity Ball and how he loves the way Jay Money does shit like that. So.
I brought my non-wrestling friends to that last year, and they had the night of their life.
No way.
Trinity Ball
like,
is fucking
That's what it's
brilliant.
about.
Just like.
Is there one this year?
Yeah,
I think
there's one
supposedly he has it written. He just doesn't have a date or whatever yet. Like.
Okay.
I just want piss
That
back.
it's just so good. Yeah.
What date was it last year?
It was like early September. August, September.
I just remember it being really warm.
Surprised us at the last.
It was the same weekend as the beginners course in School of Irish Wrestling, because I remember I nearly dropped Foxy on his head that day.
Shake your money maker.
August. Scott said it was August. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
G-Money.
Oh yeah, it was.
Stole the microphone from Billy
Sorry, like
Bedlam.
my brain was just like, wait, was it?
Yeah.
Bedlam.
Good weekend, now, actually. Yeah. It was one
Instead of
French.
my J money on the wall upstairs. Remember we committed all the money with his own picture printed on it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I still have it upstairs in my wall.
Oh, this was I remember this match now. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. This is a
Is
very
it?
good match. Yeah, I really liked it.
I got hit in the face with one of them nipple tips. I'll never forget it. I got such a fright. I threw it behind me, and the man behind me was not impressed. I just got a fright. It flew at me. I just got a fright.
13th of August. Don't know
Jordan, how
I
do you remember these days?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, I could have just.
Me too, Laura. Me too.
Whose kid lost cause?
Jordan. Jordan, yeah.
All right. Okay. Hello, Jordan.
I was looking at there as a kid like us from Progress was on there.
Jordan can remember the show from the 13th of August, but can't remember what happened yesterday. They're definitely one of us. He's one of us. Don't know what happened
Because
yesterday.
it's
I can tell
something
you what
you
happened.
enjoy. That's why.
Yeah.
Everything else.
It's stuck in his memory.
Because
So the difference is, like, I do so many shows that they all blend. So
Yeah.
as I said to
Ah,
you
sure,
the
look
other
it.
day, I need an actual jump start in terms of like, okay, give me details, because then I can remember it. Because so many matches blend in, like people have faced each other multiple times.
Yeah.
Trying to remember which one
And
specifically.
you can't do the Dougal you're wearing the blue jumper when you're a referee because
Like, boom. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't do that. Those women were in the nip.
two jugs, two pints of milk.
God bless Dougal.
Fabio's so cool, isn't he?
Lads, I swear to God, you have to bop to that entrance. It's just one of those, like,
I want to be Fabio when I grow up.
right? Totally.
Even though I have like 12 years on him or something.
I want
And I'm
Fabio's
joking.
jacket.
Every time he comes out to that music, I'm just like, I just want to automatically go, boo.
I do it every time,
Yeah.
Foxy. Every single time I hear
Yeah,
that
you
music.
can. You're
Fucking
allowed
do it.
to. You're a
Nothing's
fan.
stopping you. Nothing's actually stopping you. Who's got to say anything to you?
Fuck professionalism.
everybody-
You do you. They're not gonna
Everybody's
reprimand you.
staring at Fabio, so they're not looking at you. You can
But
sneakily
I'm
do
supposed to be a neutral. I'm not supposed
No,
to
you're not.
be
No,
taking
no.
sides.
Never mind that. You're a crooked ref. I'm joking, my
This is
friend.
news to me. Jesus.
Laura B. Brain farts are amazing at the tiles. Lol. I agree.
it. What?
Normally,
Mark's
crooked
lol
refs
is
get
amazing.
paid.
Lol.
Read it as I see it.
Lots of love.
Yeah.
Lots of love. Says Laura.
Wasn't there this woman who thought that LOL meant lots of love and she put it at the end of every message, like bereavements, the whole shebang?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss.
Lol.
Sorry for your loss, lol. Sorry for your loss, lol.
Lol.
Can't
She was a
believe
good one,
you're in the
lol.
hospital.
Loss of
Lol.
life. Sorry for your loss of life.
The sound isn't
just
great
Parker.
here for these two guys talking.
Just Parker.
No.
He was brilliant getting this across the whole crowd there.
What, the microphone went down, did it?
I can't even remember. He kind of commanded the room for a room full of people absolutely hammered.
He's giving them
Yeah,
cool words. Ski bag was the first one.
Well on Fabs.
They can call himself.
Who was the heel in this?
Jane.
One of the big ones in Cork there, Fabs.
Langer?
I'm a what? What was that one?
The Langer chance in
Langer.
up here.
Langer.
Langer chance in RCW. Yes, it is.
Caps on Gene.
You're a frigid.
Bit of a call.
Yes,
back.
yeah.
Bit of a
that
call
was-
back there.
yeah. Oh.
RIP or R.I.P. Lord.
Gene Money is a frigid, folks. Got him, Fabs. Got him. You got him, Fabs.
Amazing.
Scott says traps on Gene. Well said, Scott.
That's Joseph or Dylan.
Yeah.
Just, I'm not too sure. Did you switcheroo like Doink the Clown?
Jesus, the ref could be a member of the Wyatt
Or
family.
Dylan
couldn't
Terrell
he?
in the ring here.
I thought he was your man from fucking X-Men.
James McAvoy.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, that's James McAvoy.
It's a cross between Bray and James, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. So I just looked in there a little bit too long and I was like, Christ.
Remember Frigid Fabio? I do, Steffi. I still have about 400 signs printed out over there somewhere.
Kick the ref.
Is that gone now completely?
I think so, yeah.
My God. Not too sure how to call that one.
Frigid
Fabs.
spinners, yeah, about 50 of them over this side behind me as well.
Helen's not a fan of Gene
Anyone
Whitney.
wants one, you can have one for £2. DM me.
Helen, why do you hate Gene Money?
Ah, who spotted that?
This is true. It's true. We love
Helen coming in dropping bombs.
Yeah.
get the frigid chance up in here, Luke. Gene Money.
If he wasn't a wrestler, he could be presenting Family Fortune or something.
Do you think so?
He'd be
He's
perfect
got
for it.
that kind of.
You'd
Or,
ideally have to wear a top though and get rid of the nipple tape.
Or he could.
You know, you
He
could
could
just throw
present.
the collar on him, I
What's
think.
that show that Vern Kay used to present? The dating show, Lights Out. What? Not.
Oh, Patty McGinnis.
No like,
Oh,
no,
fucking-
yeah,
Oh,
no like
I
it,
do
no
know
like
that.
it, no like it, no like it.
That was
What was
it,
that called?
yeah. Oh
Um,
my
Take Me Out.
God.
Take Me Out, yeah.
Take me out.
Don't want to make
Gene
Let
Money.
the
I don't know if I
savage
said-
do the role.
Gene Money would be brilliant presenting that too.
I don't know if I told you this before. I'm going on a dating show in August.
Are you?
Are you?
Netflix.
What?
Love Is Blind UK.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, I got asked a while ago. And I said, fuck it.
Why are you
Yeah.
only telling us this now?
Oh, I was thinking.
I told you
Whoa,
already.
whoa, whoa.
No.
Is that the one where you're in two
I'll
separate?
show you. I'll
rooms?
show you. And, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thankfully, I thought it was. I was thinking Naked Attraction there for a second. I was like, Mark, no.
It's definitely
Sorry,
Love Is
my-
Blind now, just make sure.
Yeah, Love Is Blind.
way.
Yeah, the 4 seasons of it. So there's one. Try to find the recruiter message. TV casting me. Show you. I won't show you everything. I'll show you this. Like, you see that? I'm just gonna message from a TV.
Oh
I'll show you
my
that.
God. Oh
So I'm
my
not-
God.
I matched with her on chatting to her on Hinge, and then let's chat on Instagram. All right, okay, and then fucking sliding in, and I was like, oh, I'm actually like a TV recruiter. I was like, brilliant, okay, catfish, brilliant, and then yeah, it's like we'd love to have you audition for Love Is Blind at a couple of different Zoom calls and
No,
stuff.
I have not
so,
seen that. I've not seen a moonwalk.
I've never watched it.
match in a
So I
second.
don't
Oh,
know
they're
what
all
the
like
premise is.
it looks fucking easy. Like, hopefully they don't see this now, but anyway.
Right, okay.
Go on there, chat a load of jargon.
Clip that shit.
Scott's not
Yeah.
believing you. Scott doesn't believe you.
Who said that?
That's a Google image, Mark. Go away.
Yeah, when's is it recording in August or is it out in
Well,
August?
get me. Nito says we'll get you a weird obsession mark. I'm obsessed with wrestling. That's kind of weird enough as it is for most people. So let's. Yeah. That's a good
Oh, Claire God, yeah, Naked Attraction. I can't even cringe watching it. I am just.
No,
What's it
it's-
like when Naked Attraction comes on?
Our
Yeah, I mean,
mother
where-
loves
it's
Naked
just like,
Attraction.
hi, how are you? Here's me junk. You're just like, you do know where to look, but you don't know where to look in the best possible way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I can't
have
explain any
to
better.
take. Apparently, I have to keep 6 weeks free from like mid-July
6
to
weeks.
the end of August. So like, hopefully,
Go. What is going to be?
because like it's
stuck
you're
for
like
6
in a
weeks?
you're in. No, you're in the pod for like a week, and then they send you to a hotel for a while, and then you go somewhere where you live together, and then you get married after that, and like, no chance you could be doing all that, like, but that's the rota itinerary I
so
sent.
quickly.
So,
Never know.
Can you do the podcast while you're there?
Fabio.
But you wear
That'd be
maybe a
class,
t-shirt.
Is this the thing where you
Do you mind if
where you marry
I'm
someone
allowed to watch
without seeing them?
AEW every Thursday morning, please?
I think you should. You just say, look, I have a schedule where I need to watch certain programs.
Yeah, Mark, you better let us all in.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm scheduled to watch these programs. It's actually this podcast on the t-shirt I'm currently wearing. So I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah. Rory's a jobber, a coward. I want you to reveal yourself. Name and shame yourself.
I just clicked on it. That profile was made in like 2017. So like, they've been using that for
That's
a
a
long
burner
time.
account. That's what that is.
2017.
Who's Rob?
That's just knocked me for 6, Mark. That has. That's just. I'm fascinated. Absolutely fascinated.
So when Mark's gone mute.
Sorry, I was eating a potato.
A potato? Eating a potato?
Yeah.
All
Man,
right.
to eat.
Bulking up.
What?
I have to get back into this match, but my mind is on.
Fabio's just about to tell him what
Love is
frigid
blind.
means. It means you never kissed a girl.
He just told him. He just told him.
Never kissed a girl. Never kissed a girl. Damn dirty dog. Does not seem happy. When I say he doesn't seem happy, he looks upset.
Oh, Steffi, do you know what type of hat you need for the wedding, don't you? You need a KY hat.
Fuck's sake.
We should all wear them for Mark's wedding.
That's it. Next show we go to, we're all getting KI hats.
Mark, can you wear that? Can you wear podcast merch on this show?
Bet you find out.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, definitely.
Wear something.
Yeah, we definitely hook him up.
Labels all over him, like have him wearing a cap with
Oh
about
my
20
God.
fucking logos on it.
Oh, do you remember when Homer had,
Head to toe.
Homer had a natural hat?
Stickers on your forehead and all.
You
That's
could
it, yeah.
like put
We'll just
KY
tattoo
jelly
him.
into it, but
What should we dip into your KY
Head
jelly
to toe
tea?
Manscaped kit.
Indeed.
Did he record you for when you're riding and all?
Sorry?
I need to watch this match.
Yes.
I can't deal. I literally
I'm
can't
so
deal.
interested there. He's like, what?
Hang on, though. Gene Murray's about to say it again. Mark will whisper, but say, let the lads watch the match.
That damn dirty dog. Oh, the eyes.
Jesus, raking Fabio's beautiful eyes.
Poor Fabio.
What is that?
You need them.
Dirty dog, G Money.
Mark needs to lose a smile today before the wedding.
Oh,
Rory, come on whenever you want. Mark will be gone for the summer apparently. If you want to come on.
Mark, you know you end up at the altar.
oh my God! This is amazing.
They're not
oh my
they're not
God.
real weddings though. Like they're all fake. Like there's no marriage.
Are they?
license
Have
around,
you been on a few shows yourself? Have you?
Yeah.
He's just back from Married at First Sight.
What was the Married at is that the one that everyone goes mad about on Netflix? Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
Was that
A
what?
The Australian one
a
is
couple of my
vicious.
mates watched it
There's
and I googled it and I just saying like, yeah, they don't really get married and all this, and then they were like, oh no, it's real and all. I'm like, no, it's not.
The Australian one is vicious, but they get an opportunity at the altar as to whether they go through with it or not. Like some of them runs off into the distance in the dress fierce dramatic.
Yeah.
So
I watched like a season of that Love Is Blind after that, and like it's hilarious.
Mr.
Yeah.
Nato, can you get us on the Irish Times complaining?
No, never. Sorry. Are you talking to me?
Forget that we have to have a conversation.
Rory's the jobber wants to know when am I going on the podcast. You can come on the podcast whenever you want, as soon as you reveal
I
yourself.
said,
Reveal
yeah,
yourself.
exactly.
just your name.
DM me.
Reveal yourself.
Steffi
Don't
said
slide into Mark's DMs. Mark's DMs are full at the moment.
I don't get to see Mark bang his new wife, unfortunately. I was going to say that we could tattoo your arse or something with
Who said that? Who was bringing smut into this? I can't even see that.
Oh my dear God.
Oh, this is a family channel.
Yeah, you're right, Steffi. The Australians are just awful.
Oh yeah, she'll be at the 9-year anniversary. We'll see, Mark, and bringing her now to the OTT 9-year anniversary.
Oh my God.
Please God.
Sit her next to me.
Be a brave woman, take me on.
She'd be lucky to have you, Mark. Lucky to have you.
I appreciate the confidence. Thank you, Liz.
Sorry,
Mark's going to need 2 tickets for all feature shows.
Yeah.
You need to bring the drama on that show, Mark. I'm telling you now, mate. You need to be the star of that show.
Wonder what Joe let Mark propose in an OTT ring.
We've had that happen before.
Joe, I'll get you good
Did that happen
coverage here. You
before?
want to go Netflix? You want to get streaming?
Happened in Belfast.
We know who they were.
mid-show, like it just this was asked like before the show, like this could be happen, and it did. So, they're still
together, happily married, or
yeah, they're still married. As far as I know, they have a kid now. So.
Did they enter the wedding into any music or specifically? No.
I don't know. I wasn't there for the wedding, so.
It's a beautiful life. Oh yeah, Mark, you can sing that, don't you? Your wife, it's a beautiful wife.
No.
New champion! 1, 2, 2 and 3.
I was blind, but now I see.
I'll ask you for a full rundown of hymnals and whatever into service. Are we going humanist is very popular these days? Are we going Catholic or what are we doing?
Oh, we went humanist.
Yeah, like these are Netflix are gonna have to get on my buzz. Like
they are. I'm telling you now.
I have Cork relatives to please as well. Like so.
You do? That's me and you. Look, that's me and you.
Better not be one of these. Better not be one of these fancy weddings in Spain or something. No. Local church will do me.
That's the spirit, man. Just down the road, the local church.
Off my screen.
What's that other show on Netflix? Isn't it Animal Attraction or something where they have them dressed up in costumes? And they're trying to. The idea is that like you don't get to see what they actually look like. You're literally doing it off their personality.
Yeah. Jeez.
Good, Guinness.
That's kind of what I think. That's kind of what Love Is Blind is. Like they're in two different pods and you talk to people.
Yeah, but they're not dressed up as Winnie the fucking Pooh, like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mark, don't dress up as Winnie the Pooh.
I might. They would be able to see me anyway. Like it'd be a bit of crack.
You could dress up as your favorite wrestler.
Can you troll it, like?
Can I troll? I can troll all I want, yeah.
Because you like win dress as a bear.
You know,
a bear. Don't say a bear.
I got some good research for you then. Look up Adam Maxted on Love Island.
Oh yeah.
That's right. He was on Love Island.
Yeah.
It's fucking brilliant. Like he's probably just a troll on it. He doesn't do anything.
Oh my god, this is going to be you.
And is he officially on the new season of Gladiators as well? Is he?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I heard that too. Yeah.
That's the word.
Still no word whether he got the position or not yet.
Yeah, he's applied for it.
He has applied.
But
Gene Money wins and retains.
There's been no mention. That's why like everything's so up in the air about whether he's gonna be on shows going forward.
Gene Money stealing a victory.
But then again, I could be completely wrong.
Is that why they're keeping them
as
a tag team away from it? And it's Sammy and Jay at the minute.
Well, Charlie's doing the super strong style as well over in Progress.
Okay.
Smoking guns.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of his bread and butter, I think, in terms of tag teams. So.
Right up close to our cameras here.
The Gene Money Championship of
I think like the priority for just my impression from the way Joe books and just kind of following things like storyline takes precedence over matches. So obviously the Jay and Sammy being a tag team would lend more to storytelling rather than one-off banger matches. The same as in the way that like Solo and Roman are tagging against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in Saudi Arabia as opposed to the Usos. So that's the way I would kind of view it.
Who's Sean O'Kelly?
Sean O'Kelly is a good Celtic fan.
He fired Max did.
Yeah. Roy's a jobber, still hasn't revealed himself. He's a coward in the shadows. Face your accusers.
What caused me to match is that he's a cheating fridge at Muppet EJ.
Luke's got his work cut out from tonight.
Kelly's double D bounced him.
What can we see next from Fabio here in RCW?
I'm not sure what that means.
That's RCW. I can call more people fridges, wangers, e-bikes, and hopefully I can start getting some wins.
Adam Maxted is the future. He was destined to carry OTT into the stars. It's me. Nah, not yet.
Hey Mark, Roy's a jobber could be a she-fall, you know. Good point, but I'd like to assume more often than not, it does make an ass out of me and you, though, Rory. So I'm gonna run with my theory. Jeez, there's some static.
A lot of this assuming going on.
Yeah.
Usually I just shit talk my opponent, insult them a little bit, but that's really hard to do when you're wrestling LJ Cleary. He's genuinely one of the nicest people I've ever met.
It's Raven Creed up next. She was the talk of between the Progress people, how good she was at the For Love of Wrestling show the other week.
Yeah.
Apparently, they absolutely love her. Like, you can see she's getting booked in the north over in the UK as well. So I'm hoping Super Strong Style should have a couple of matches across the weekend as well.
Brilliant.
I could probably find one.
And she deserves it because she's one of the best that we have in the country.
Yeah.
Like, without doubt. Like,
I don't think she's... Yeah, I'd love to see more of her in OTT.
Yeah.
I think she's the most believable. No matter what role you put her in. Like, you can put her against the guys or the girls, and she's believable.
Yeah.
As a credible threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, I love watching her work. So
and she can also do comedy, like ish. When she did that match with Send in Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Like, she, as in the straight man to a comedy, like she played off that incredibly well throughout.
Yeah.
She can be technical, she can fight, like she's brilliant.
LJ Cleary, your beautiful life is about to get a whole lot more ugly. See you.
Raven Creed with some strong words for her opponent there. Let's get this match underway.
Introducing first, he is the MVP
off your phone, Billy.
and he's living his most beautiful life. Give it up!
Here we are now in the Kino. We're having a great time in the Kino. Yeah, Kino Cork.
It'll be interesting to see how the crowd react to this match. Two of their favorites, LJ
generic
Cleary
promo.
and Raven Creed. Kino here, clapping along.
Like, finally get Raven and Martina in a single match. Didn't they fight before Limerick with OTT?
No, never happened.
Or was it supposed
No,
to?
but they had to actually face each other in a
The
single.
pandemic stopped it, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And never ever.
What a reaction
Never.
for this young man.
Wow.
I know,
This
yeah.
year is celebrating 10 years
Fucked up, like.
in the wrestling
This is something that like both have pitched for OTT, and
Wow.
right now.
Is that intentionally keeping them separate for something down the road, or just happenstance that just happened? Okay.
a bit of both.
Okay.
Like, it's just happenstance that like they haven't crossed paths, and if they have, it's always been in a tag
Yeah.
or multi-person match. It's never been a singles.
Yeah. All that. They were supposed to do it in Phoenix. Like, they had a standoff, one of the Phoenix shows
Yeah.
in Limerick we were at,
That's
and
what it
then
was, yeah.
it was supposed to be the following show that they were supposed to have the one-on-one match, and then the pandemic fucked everything up.
I think it'd be a real shame if their first match isn't on OTT then. Just
I would
based
rather
on-
see it in OTT, to be honest.
Just,
Yeah.
even just for them, for the biggest platform, the biggest audience, the best, more eyeballs in the product. And I think she should be booked along. Like, you see Martina and Debbie on more often than not in every show. I think Raven Creed should be along the same lines as well, in my opinion. But yeah,
Comes.
I hope that you get it done quick enough because, like you were
Yeah.
saying, like Raven's got everything she needs. You know, get her booked over in the US, like get her visa sorted and go over, and she'd be a fucking star over there.
yeah.
And she's still really young, like, and she's so, you know, she's already been in the game a long time, like.
Yeah.
Like a house of fire.
That's the scary thing about wrestling. Like, you do forget how young some of these people are.
The soulless
And
Raven Creed is
I know myself, it's just like, god damn it, like, believe it or not, like, I'm older than Tucker.
Really?
So those that actually know my age, you can kind of take a guess then, like, at what age Tucker is.
He looks older than you. Sorry not to be mean to Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, to be
Foxy's
honest,
like, I'll take that. I'll take that.
to be honest, like, he's
Fantastic,
had a
Mr. Fox.
rougher fucking go of it, like, with his wrestling style. So, whereas I kind of got like forced to be a ref, which gave me a lot more longevity and kept my boyish charms as
Oh yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah. As I say, I'm an old soul in a young man's body, and
how young?
Debatable. Mark is getting a bit snarky there, winding up for Love Is Blind.
Sorry.
Do you want some fucking fries with that sauce? Do you?
Scott's after exposing you there, Foxy.
Scott exposed himself.
He's after exposing Foxy's age.
Fucking sprays Scott in the chat is just like, Foxy's fucking 40. It's like, no, I'm fucking not. Far from it. And Nito's just like, Tucker is shredded though, so it doesn't matter. Like, fuck you. Like,
my God, they're vicious.
Oh yeah.
Vicious.
Oh, they turn on you on the drop of a hat. Like,
oh man, Jesus.
Oh, they turn on you on the drop of a hat.
Pickle.
Oh man.
Oh, here comes Silky Smooth.
I fucking knew it. No, you didn't. You didn't know that. What are you saying? Time to reveal.
Get out of the way, Reardon.
Not too sure why O'Connor's coming out here.
Oh shit. That's when Raven said happy birthday to me, and I hadn't a fucking clue why she said it to me. So, do you know someone that, like Raven Creed, said happy birthday to?
Well, Rob was at the show with us.
You gonna let him talk to you like that, Bedlam? Let him talk to you like that. O'Connor's interrupted him.
It was Rob's birthday as well, actually.
Happy birthday, Rob.
When? At that show?
Again, Rob?
Yeah.
Around, yeah.
Well, it was a little while after.
Yeah.
But I think a few of the lads did a video. Jordan was getting a video message for Rob, and Raven came out and just goes, "Rob, happy fucking birthday!" And Rob was like, "What the fuck was that all about?" Like, because they were recording the birthday messages at that show. Like, Rob turns around to me, he's like, "Why did she say that?" And I was like, "I don't know." It's pretty thick, like.
Steffi, I was just going to ask what the crack is with Reardon because he seems a little bit all over the place. There's no in any promotion. There's no story anywhere for him, so that explains that.
That explains why you're here.
Was LJ over in this match? Because I know he just, kayfabe, he turned face in Cork at the last show.
Yeah, from the Saviours.
Sounded like.
He's one of those
tough call them Cork.
Yeah.
Raven Crease got a big following.
Oh yeah. Right, were they booing LJ during this live audience?
Okay. No, not really.
No, because it's like LJ's probably in that position where, like, if he's face or heel, like, he's just so good, you kind of appreciate it. If that makes sense, like.
That's how versatile he is.
Because, like, yeah, and like how his presentation is always so generally in ring heavy.
Yeah.
Like, you can't not like appreciate who class he is. So. There's Tommy. Give him an applause. Come on, Tommy. Little known fact, Father TJ has more access to farmland than any other wrestler in the country. Just if Tommy Flynn's watching.
Father TJ.
Oh, the fancy pants. Oh, the fancy pants.
Two of the best, two of the very best that this country has to offer, going toe to toe, feeling each other out.
It's certainly the dream match here.
Absolutely.
Two of the very best, as you alluded to, right up and down this country. The rest of everywhere. We are privileged to have them in this very ring here in RCW.
Wrench in the arm.
The referee's very worried.
It's because Raven's wearing a referee gear.
Yeah, he's confused.
And my God, look how lovely his hair is.
We are very superstitious. So.
Give us some referee
what's your superstition?
What?
Give us some referee superstitions.
Referee superstitions?
Like don't lock under a table, ladder, or chair, or.
Don't tell someone to break a leg because they might actually do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Is Raven Creed right? She says that LJ Cleary
Never touch anyone that has DP.
Oh. Kings of the North.
That's a lot. There's a lot of them. Yeah. Trent, Kings of the North. Who else stinks of it?
That was right,
There's
wasn't
a few
it?
people, as soon as they come
Scrapper, there was that overwhelming smell of DP, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few different people, like, yeah, as soon as they come through the curtain, like, the whole room, regardless of the size of the room, is just overwhelmed with the smell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's like being back in the GA change rooms as a fucking teenager. That's everybody had DP'd on as a fucking 14-year-old.
It's
weird.
nasty.
It's fucking horrible.
Like, it just takes over the room.
Yeah.
Even in a stadium, it does it.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, like, oh yeah, grand. Like, we're in the stadium, we're not gonna notice it. No.
No, we could smell it. Mark was sat next to me and we could smell it at Scrapper.
Ooh, wee.
No respect for her opponent.
That's...
Takes them out. Does not care.
Try a bit of Watchalong. It's not as strong as the smell.
The thought of it.
Deep heat.
Like, you don't want to touch them because, like, literally, if you put your hand on them,
yeah.
Alright, then is that put your hand near your wife, you're fucked.
If
Colin
it's
Rory's
not,
a jobber. Sorry,
if it's not deep heat, then it's fucking baby oil.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Do you know Michael? Imagine you like Michael Nakazawa just slipping and sliding all over the ring.
Do you know what would be good for that?
KY
doesn't
jelly.
smell.
I'm gonna reach out to KY and see if they sponsor this episode.
Yeah, and send us hats.
Why not? Chance your arm.
I'm telling you, you never know.
Slide into their DMs. Yeah.
Just glide in.
No one are lucky to reach out to the wrong KY and end up talking to someone from Kentucky.
Sorry, Jerry, we never got to. How did your man from Memphis find you? That was so cool.
That was
I have
random.
no idea.
So random.
It was brilliant though, like.
Yeah, it was a cool write-up. But
Yeah.
it was a random, like, I got a random email. I thought it was just a spam email, but the wording on it, I was like, oh, doesn't seem like a bot wrote it. Like,
Yeah. Wasn't a Nigerian prince asking for money type thing?
Nah.
Oh, we sorted him out.
Yeah.
You have to pay us back though.
There you go, Mark. Bring some KY jelly with you for the wedding, like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pure random. Just replied to the email and they just sent me out a fucking
That's fantastic.
piece on the, what do they call it, editorial?
Yeah, you wrote it really well. Brilliant. Well done.
Great, yeah. Delighted for him. So random, but yeah.
It was funny. Like as soon as you posted it, like it was just so out of the blue.
Yeah, but like when I read it, I was like, all right, this is like a local Memphis magazine. Like, why are they reaching out to me? Like, they're promoting people in Memphis.
Yeah, how about
in Kentucky,
huge wrestling?
or Tennessee.
Yeah, huge wrestling.
I know, yeah, they have a right on their Instagram. They're one of the last posts is about Jerry Lawler. Then I was like, all right, post mine up next and see what happens.
1,000,000%.
Try to push herself up.
No such thing as bad publicity. Remember that, Mark.
Yeah, Steffi Chu has a sword beside her. I don't know what that means. Mr. Nino has a crown. Enough that implies power.
Steffi's gonna fuck.
Steffi's ready for battle. Yeah, she's ready for battle.
Kingslayer.
She's got mod powers. That's why.
No.
Steffi's there to keep people in check now.
Oh shit! Who decided that?
Me.
Oh, you're
Off
ready.
with their heads.
Steffi.
Go on, Steph.
Steffi is the moderator for Irish wrestling.
Steffi's a good mod. She knows the Twitch rules. She knows what's allowed and what's not allowed.
Yeah, well able.
Move over Danny Cross.
I think this is the match just before the break. Actually, it was really good on the night.
Yeah.
It was really well paced.
They've had a few matches against each other as well.
Yeah.
Look this vulnerable.
Assume they'll have one soon enough in Hard Knocks as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
100%. Yeah, but better safe than sorry, just in case. You never know if some fucking troll might pop in. Like. By the time I figure out this nonsense, Steffi would have to fucking deleted, removed, banned, all that shit before I even like do anything.
Have a chance. Steffi's a good egg.
Mr. Nito is not.
the elbow.
That's broken.
It's KY jelly.
They're just dissecting each other.
Oh, I'm not even able to stop.
Like,
I can actually see him lubing up his K-Boy hat now for the next Fight Factory show or something.
I don't know why I keep
Oh,
imagining
Lex.
this huge, ginormous fucking cowboy hat.
Yeah, and
That's sticky.
his name is Lex Luber.
Hey! Yes!
Her entire body seems to have been working.
The total
Do I
package.
divorce him now?
The total
or do I just,
package.
like...
The total package!
That was three,
Oh
Get
my
that man
god.
a Manscaped. Yes, send Mr. Nito all the weed whackers in the world.
Oh my god. I know, Steffi, I know. I'm married to him. Not Lex
Not
Luger,
Lex
but you know.
Luger.
As LJ Cleary
I know
just
who Rory's the jobber is, by the way.
What is
Oh.
he doing?
Can we all figure that out?
LJ Cleary knows what he's doing. Oh! A chop from Craig. Oh!
Because of what they
Nice.
because of what they called me. There's only a select few people who actually call me this. So
Call him out.
LJ Cleary
Expose him.
I've
I
narrowed
only
it
know
down.
one. I only
What
know
they
one
call it?
person is yeah,
And I
Holly.
effing love it. Say fucking. Oh yeah.
Ian.
Love it. I cursed, guys. I cursed.
I don't even have to score the Liverpool match.
Excuse me, do you mind focusing on the stream here, please, Colin?
Oh,
Thanks.
sorry,
Be professional,
very,
yeah.
very important game going on here.
2-0 Jamie Vardy. Vardy scored 2.
Fuck off. Chat shit, get banged, Jerry. Chat shit, get
Well,
banged.
well, as long as you don't get fourth and we do.
I don't think she cares.
Who do you support, Jerry? Sorry.
This
Man
one's
U.
just survival for
All right.
Craig.
I was hoping you'd be a Celtic fan, given your
Who supports
origin.
Celtic?
Me.
Nah.
Me. I'm from Glasgow. We know. this, man.
I did when I was a teenager, and then I was just like,
it's all sense.
nah,
She's finished matches with this before.
Scottish football just not for me.
Clear, if only we could do that. If
How did
only.
he kick out, Luke?
That's the dream.
Connor's up out of his chair as well.
SPL is a proper league.
Yeah,
Proper
Steffi, JBL was the wrestling god, you're the wrestling mod.
Love it. Love it.
That'll go to our head now.
The mod money.
You come out dressed as JBL and a big limo come out of it someday and just start cutting promo on everybody outside the stadium.
Do the
Oh
Texas-
my god.
Texas-
3-0 to Liverpool. Thank you very much,
Get
Helen.
Steffi the big fucking KY cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And she comes out there playing like the ding.
I
And
can,
then she
I
gets
can,
out of a taxi.
I'll convince Rory to do that. Lube up his hat and come out and do the Texas two-step that JB got.
Essential. Essential.
Yeah,
We've ever seen on the court scene.
Tightest world slide.
Jesus Christ.
That's the only time when that actually works so well. World
Oh, world slide.
He cannot believe he hasn't been able to
That is still the best thing
Hurrah,
ever.
hurrah.
best in the world. Let's go
I
for it.
swear to God.
I need to buy a new hat, to be honest.
Hey.
You go do
Can
that.
I
Ian.
recommend one?
Wasn't able to.
If we take one thing away from this stream, it's
And had to go strike for strike with Raven
hats
Free.
are cool.
So far,
KY hat.
so far,
Lubricated
he's able to do
hats.
it. What he's not able to do, keep down Raven Free.
Lube is blind.
Oh my God.
Aw.
So far, he's beating her at it.
He's stuck in a pad for a week, it will be.
Taking those legs, let's go for that lion tamer.
Stop, you distract me now from this match. Would you stop with your hat?
We're over.
Oh, the strike to the
Oh,
likes of Raven
that's it.
Free.
Oh, that's a headbutt. No teeth in the morning.
Break.
Slam him on his head.
That's a solid pile
LJ
driver.
Clary's
That's
neck.
big hairy head.
That's it.
Yep.
They're still banned in WWE, right?
Yep.
LJ
To a degree.
holds underneath
Did I not see it couple recently?
Yeah, unless it's just a destroyer by Bad Bunny
Yeah.
or Matt Riddle. Yeah,
That was it. You have to see the way Raven Free took. Where is
yeah.
Raven Free?
Matt Riddle did it with
Oh,
Logan
Riddle.
Paul, or was it somebody else?
Bunny Destroyer.
Yeah, but it's only like a couple of people that done it with like blow-ins. They've done it with. Like John Morrison did it with Bad Bunny before as well.
Yeah, the WrestleMania, yeah.
Just two.
Just put Renzo in jail.
On a knee against
For
Raven
mistake.
Free.
That's not a no.
Educated
Okay.
feet of LJ Cleary.
Why?
Are
What's
you
wrong with
playing-
the Italian Elvis?
He's playing Monopoly with Renzo.
That's the first time I've ever seen LJ win with that combination.
Was it the disaster kick thing?
It was the jumping knee to the
Oh, yeah,
chin,
LJ Cleary still
then
undefeated
the
here.
couple of kicks, then the springboard drop kick thing.
I like. I think I said it to you at the time. I like that you didn't have to use the finishing move because there's obviously been distraction already.
Yeah.
Like it's something impactful while they're kind of caught off guard.
You could see it in his face.
Yeah, I kind of get fed up in wrestling kind of tropes where everything has to be a finishing move to finish a match. Sometimes a simple finish out of the blue is better.
Sam is a star already. Like,
yeah,
just
unbelievable.
Fucking beautiful human being.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was a good match. Claire was. Always going to be a good match between.
Yeah, it's always going to be solid.
Yeah, it was a cracker.
Like they literally, they're both in progress. They're both going other places. Like so.
Yeah.
Cool
The thing is, as well, we get to see it again in July at Hard Knocks, aren't they? Having a match at Hard Knocks.
Yes, they are.
For all the
For the golden tickets.
Golden tickets, yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be great.
Oh, dirty.
Oh, look.
Like,
Reardon.
Not even joking. Like this was the match that I would have gone to the show for.
Yeah.
This match.
Yeah.
Sorry, Reardon, Raven or
No,
LJ
no,
Raven?
no. LJ and Raven.
Yeah.
That was the one that I wanted to see. I wanted to actually ref it. And now I'll get my chance in Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
So.
That's going to be massive.
At least you're not bitter.
There's Mark with another one. Jesus Christ.
I'm enjoying myself.
Here, throw someone a saucer of milk up there tomorrow.
I'll be dressing up as a cat for that dating show.
Why is it that mic shot?
Shot to the back of the head.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear about that in Donegal? I'll tell you about it offline. There was some person at school who. Yeah, I'll message you. Sorry, just in case.
Is this like something that can be said in person? Or?
No, it might be cancelable, but I'll text you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't us, like.
No.
Raven Creed's at full health again. Reardon O'Connor is going to eat his words.
This stream is just gone like nerve endings. Do you know what I mean? Like literally, it's like the end of it, and there's just nerve endings gone everywhere. It's actually crazy.
As he is healthy, we're gonna have Raven Creed versus Reardon O'Connor right here in this very fucking ring.
Looking at a cowboy hat reminds me that I have to order the XL size because apparently I have an XL head. Get the large and then just get some KY. You'll be fine.
Her neck was injured and she got a
Mr. Nido.
Mr. Nino. What was that song?
He has to stroke his fragile ego. That's why he has to get the XL.
Aha, is that what it is? That went straight over my big head.
Raven Creed getting to her own feet.
We're very
Mark, that's
fragile.
not cancelable. There's no fucking way that's cancelable.
Refusing help.
Listen, never know.
The Cork crowd will her to her feet.
Those friends can be told to get fucked.
Is it my leg that you're pulling?
No, there's a few different sources about that. Yeah.
I believe at this day and age, yeah.
Do you know them?
It's like the. Did you hear about the woman who married the ghost?
Yeah.
He cheated on her, the bastard.
Yeah, and then he got divorced.
I couldn't believe it. I'd divorce his fucking.
Oh,
he cheated on her.
Weird shit going on, man.
We didn't get to see the. Sorry, go on. I was going to say we didn't get to see this promo live in the keynote.
No?
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, it's a comfy couch though.
This was put out before the show.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't show it on the day.
He's having his existential crisis. He doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
And Corey is trying to remind him of who he is, who he was.
I just think for the live crowd, they didn't get to see this, so they didn't know who Corey was.
Yeah.
And I think there was a bit of confusion then in the building, saying like, "Oh, who's this guy?" Like, you know.
Yeah.
I think it definitely would have helped to maybe have this on before, so we could see For the people who didn't see the promo online.
Because I'd say a good bit of the crowd were just people that have never seen these two.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of people. I don't know, maybe people who go regularly. I'm not sure which area it is. Like, would you get a lot of people just going who wouldn't be wrestling fans who would just kind of say, "Oh, it's a night out"? Like,
yeah, that's happened a few times.
Yeah.
Like there's people who go there all the time regularly. They're a good 50 or 60% of their audience are regulars. Like,
but you do see quite a lot of.
But unless you're unless you're a full time hardcore Cork wrestling fan like CCW Phoenix and stuff, you wouldn't have seen Corey around. For a while. He's been gone for a while. Like, but
you could tell there was a number of people in the crowd, like myself included, who wouldn't have been familiar with him. But there was a huge element of the crowd who did seem quite excited by him, which was obviously you could tell there's obviously that kind of local promotion vibes. It'd be the same as if you go to like a certain Nace element in NLW or a certain element in Fight Factory as well for the local people. But it resonated with the crowd anyway. Is my one takeaway from it at the time.
Matt's been around a long time. Like, he was wasn't he an OTT for a while as well?
No. I think he only did he do one Contenders or something, Foxy? No. Did he not do a Contenders?
He definitely did ring crew for some of the OTTs.
He's done ring crew, but he's never actually debuted.
Never got.
For some reason, I have in my head that I seen him on the show, but I definitely take Foxy's word for it. I just don't know why I have that in my head that I seen him on something. Would he have done a school show or something?
No. Joe won't book him.
Yeah, definitely. I remember him being there doing crew a fair few times now.
Yeah. To be fair, like, that's how a lot of people think they're gonna get booked, by just doing ring crew.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have to train in the school. And he has to see you there before he even decides if he's gonna book you.
And he's very fair in that way. Like, listen, if I see you train, I know what you can do. Like, it's my name on the door. I'm not going to put somebody randomly who I haven't seen exposed. There's nothing unfair about that. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not same in any sport. Like, if you don't show up to training, you don't get to play a game.
Yeah, exactly. I coach a second rugby team, and if they had that attitude, my life would be significantly easier. Rather than chasing a load of little Russell Carl Kellys. But anyway, like Joe, I know people have different opinions on him, but I've always found him to be an incredibly fair man. If you apply yourself and you like have a bit of cop on, he's decent to you. Like,
who's this Carlos Romo boy?
Yeah, I've never seen this guy.
He used to be tag team partners. He used to be tag team partners with a kid. Apparently, he's been on the scene for a long time.
Okay.
Rob, who was sitting beside us, was incredibly excited. He'd seen him a number of times. And
Carlos Romo,
yeah.
He was in Phoenix before as well a few years ago.
Yeah.
So I think this is the second time that he was booked in Cork. Like,
this was my favorite performance tonight. I was really, because I hadn't seen him before, and you wouldn't know what to expect. You don't know if he's a local competitor or somebody's just been brought in. Like, a lot of people, sometimes foreign competitors come in for like a weekend camp or something, and you're not sure what to expect them. But I was really impressed with him. Like, everything he does is solid, and there's very little gaps. Like, if you watch it here now, I was thoroughly impressed. Really enjoyed his work.
I don't think that there was really much emphasis put on the fact that he was on this show.
No, not at all. No, I was completely unaware.
Where there probably should have been. I think he's a, I don't know what you'd call it, founder of White Wolf Wrestling is the name of it.
Yeah.
I think there might be someone else involved as well. It used to be called something else, but they changed to White Wolf Wrestling.
I think the story they're pushing for this match though is like between Skyler and refinding himself after doubting himself or whatever. So that's fair enough. But like, I suppose it's not that it's a shame that somebody is big in stature and as good as Carlos Romo was using that spot. But like that again, this is us being Captain Hindsight over here. Like,
Who's the guy at ringside?
The guy from the promo.
That's
Corey.
the name, Corey.
Yeah.
This match is underway.
I thought just some random fan just like started grabbing him.
There was a bit of.
I'm not sure if Corey's back involved. I know obviously he can't wrestle anymore. Like, but him and Matt were a tag team for a while. And...
Hey, big pop.
But the thing is, you'd want to be a long-term Cork wrestling fan to know that.
Oh no, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's that sometimes because the shows can be quite spaced out, that it's hard to build any consistent stories, you know. And
it was good though. There was an element in the crowd that were very familiar and very excited.
Like,
obviously, blow-ins like myself hadn't a clue who he was, but like this seems quite an excitable man. I'm going to get excited myself.
We all know he's in there somewhere.
Well, he had to retire for health reasons. Like, put into the Cork.
It was acknowledged, yeah.
Keep your head in the game. Keep your head in the game,
Ouch.
Skylar, and you can do this. Matt Skylar desperate for a win here in RCW. He hasn't
Like
won a
Skylar's
match
going in
in
fast
2
forward.
years.
He is.
I'm not sure.
I know.
Would
I was there.
I don't know. Would they have had? Would it have been Skylar against Romo the last time he came over? Maybe.
No, he was last time as far as I know. He faced Thatcher.
But he doesn't seem to have missed a step.
That was for Phoenix. But I think the time before that, like he faced Skylar and he lost.
Right.
And I faced off against Carlos Romo and his tag
Like
team
this
partner,
was that was
and
the whole
Mike
setup
Wolf.
of this match. Like the last time, like they met, like Skylar lost.
Yeah.
So.
Was this the same weekend as Fight Factory the night, the Friday before, or was that a different weekend following?
What?
No, that was the Hard Knocks weekend. Sorry,
This was Easter weekend.
Yeah, sorry, that was the Hard Knocks.
Good Friday show.
I was gonna say because I'd love to see him and Carlos in that. You know, Thibaut from that Fight Factory show, Foxy, the Belgian guy. I thought he was brilliant as well. I'd love to see the pair of these doing more shots over here.
He was in the last Phoenix or
he
the last
Belgian or
RCW show.
I think he's Belgian.
Yeah.
Is he Belgian? Eh?
Yeah. There was a bit like, you know, Alex Coughlin, who does New Japan Strong. Similar to that, like he was very intense, kind of simple gear, black trunks, knee pads, white boots, and just battered. Raj.
Oh, holy shit! Look, you hear that? The aggression of Carlos Romo.
Like I think like Romo and Thibaut could actually have a really good match.
Yeah.
Pretty arrogant cover there, Luke.
Because Thibaut is so intense as well.
Very different. Very different.
So the dynamic would be there. But I think with Thibaut, like, we need to see personality from him.
Yeah.
Like, because he's so intense, like, he doesn't leave himself much room to actually show his personality. And it's the same for a lot of people that are actually on the scene at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, they'll come in, they'll just be so focused on what they have to do wrestling-wise. They forget about the crowd.
He needs to feed off
It's
this
a shame.
crowd here.
I thought it was. I said it to Colin at the time I was watching this. Like, this is the contrast between the two lads. I loved how more comfortable and patient Carlos was with all his movements. Everything took their time. Like I thought, just even on that kind of come up from the headlock, it just seemed very, very quick at the time.
Showed a lot of experience, I think.
Yeah, there's a few times where
very mature head, I think. Just the way that he wrestled, everything was very, like he didn't waste anything, you know. Like he knew his positioning, he knew where he was, he knew like even here, like look at him just taking a little breather, having a look at the crowd, bit of posturing, like he's not in a hurry to do anything. Like
it was kind of a contrast to other parts.
Absolutely, Cork's own.
Definitely brings you back to that what is it that Joe says, that be comfortable being uncomfortable, or be comfortable doing nothing, like, you know. Romo definitely showed that in this match.
Like. You'd be familiar with Stuart Lancaster, Colin. He always talks about being comfortable in chaos.
Yeah.
Great chant. I like that one.
We'll have to keep that one.
To the RCW Rebels here.
Vicious chop right on that chest from Matt Skylar. He comes back with one of his own, Luke. And another one. That's got 3 in a row.
Steffi Foxy would even tell you, like, it'd be like the amount of mistakes like that, like that's made in a match, like that you don't even know about.
He is world champion. He's been wrestling all over the world, as he said himself.
I think Joe said before as well when I was talking to him. He says you don't know how many mistakes there is until you're standing behind that curtain when the two boys come back and they're apologising to each other about all the times that they messed up in a match, like, you know.
No matter what show he's on.
But that's the good thing though, is that they can recover from it, and that the crowd doesn't know about it, and then that's your difference between your good wrestlers and your wrestlers who still need to learn that stuff, you know.
That's the thing, like the one thing that I drill into people a lot lately is just becoming more comfortable being you, because the more comfortable you are, the easier it gets to do this, and then the easier it gets to do this, the more fun you can have. And when you start having fun, that comes across to the crowd. It allows you that opportunity to engage a crowd, because you can start forming a connection through that. Like, I know this because this took me so goddamn long to do. Like,
that's brilliant advice for life as well.
Would you have been really in your head when you were wrestling, Foxy?
Yeah. Like, I was always focusing on every like what I was doing next.
Right,
what I was doing. So like, basically, back in the day, myself and Thatcher, we tagged a couple times, but he was the one that had all the charisma.
Yeah.
Like, whereas like I'd be wrestler, but if I had gotten out my own way and become comfortable, it would have been a different monster entirely. Yeah. Like, we could have, like, I do believe that if I knew now, like, if I knew it back then, like what I know now, like that tag that I had with Thatcher would have gone a lot longer, and who knows where that could have been. Like, we could have had so much fun. But no, like,
what tag for?
Like, literally, it was just sporadic. Like, we'd tag here and there, like, for different promotions. So, not a lot. I think we only had like 5 or 6 tag matches together. Not a lot.
He's too dumb to die.
Like, not many places would put 2 masked guys together unless they're facing each other.
Yeah.
So, like, years ago, at one point we had 5 people who were wearing a mask. I'd pitched to the promoter at the time. It's like, what about a faction of masked guys?
Los Conquistadors or something.
Yeah, because at least then you can mix and match.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to have everyone on the show. So whoever was there, like, you could actually mix them up and have a different combination of a tag. But you could present it like it's an actual thing, like an actual faction. So, but it didn't happen. And I would love to see more people actually make the conscious decision to wear the mask nowadays, because no one does.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably 1 or 2, but like, you're not going to hear from them, unfortunately. Whereas, like, I keep harping on about like Dublin, like, has the highest quality of school. At Fight Factory and you have the School of Irish Wrestling. They're the 2 biggest fucking schools in the country. Producing quality wrestlers, quality talent. But I would love to see someone take the conscious decision to change and be like, I want to wear a mask, I want to be a luchador. Like,
yeah, I think a lot of that lends back to like kind of what your interests are in terms of wrestling and what people have grown up on. So like a lot of people who've been wrestling now would have been like from 99, 2000 onwards, which would have been Attitude Era, and like bar Rey Mysterio, who were you exposed to? I don't know how much people be watching, our generation watching, like, I don't know, AAA, CMLL, or watching like Tiger Mask in Japan or whatever. So there's a few young guys in Fight Factory who are wearing masks at the Next Gen show recently.
like, I know they used to have a guy called Unknown. I don't know if he's still there.
Vacant.
He's won multiple championships.
He's won every championship ever.
Yeah, all across all divisions.
Steffi just saying here, she thinks Josh has gotten a lot more comfortable in himself and in his personality. She looks forward to seeing him and Nikki on more shows now. They look like they're just having so much fun. And that's one thing about Nikki as well. Like, he has the crack out there. He just looks like he's just having so much fun, and he is. Like, he's such a great character to have out there. And I think, I honestly don't know if you could have someone better out there with Josh. Like,
100%.
Maybe there would be a couple of others, but to bring his personality out a bit more, I think he'd do the job. Like,
even like you see him in training, like when the odd time he'll do stuff with Jake or something, and like he's just so composed and like even fluid in his kind of selling, like his body control in certain aspects as well. I think criminally underrated. But like at the same time, whenever he does feature on shows, he just looks so comfortable and relaxed in everything he's doing. That kind of translate to audience enjoyment and believability as well. To the extent he's kind of like Charlie Sterling to an extent, is how relaxed and kind of comfortable he is in his own skill set. Not that they have the same skill set, but in terms of what they do.
Like Sterling, like, is a different monster in itself, because like the British Isles always have like the camps over there, but not only that, they're also running shows like almost every day, every week.
Yeah,
it's not like, oh yeah, a month gap between shows or like a few weeks between shows. No, in the UK, literally throw a stone, you could hit a show.
Yeah.
So they're constantly working different crowds. Like Charlie Sterling, like, is a different monster because he came up through the camps. He did all that, so he knew how to be babyface, knew how to be a heel. He got so good at his footwork, but also he takes heavy influence from the likes of Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, and so I heard recently, was he trained by Robbie Brookside?
As far as I recall, yes. I could be wrong.
Huge.
So.
Yeah.
But it's the UK is a different monster, like, for that. Like, whereas we did have something similar to that back in the day, but it's not around now. Which is a shame.
You could do the Ross Lair and Blarney in places like that, but it's kind of hard.
Like a traveling road show of wrestling. Like it's very tough to do because there's no venues to do them in. And
population density around the country as well. Like, everything's so centralized around Dublin now. Like, how many shows can you run in Dublin?
Yeah, exactly.
You could just bring back to the kind of product here. Sorry, that you could see a minute ago. You could see how excited people were for both guys in the corner after Matt got that win. It was obviously a huge win for him.
Have you been on a 2-year losing streak?
Yeah. You can see how much, like, the crowd in Cork, obviously, how much they love him and enjoy him. And Luke's having a great time.
Like, I like Skylar a lot. Like, I get on with him really well, and I would love to work with him, like, in a match, but like with this, I think there was far too much that he was doing. Like, it just seemed like spot to spot for me.
Yeah.
And that's not what he needs to be doing. He needs to be telling the story. Like,
yeah, I think you could kind of see at the time Carlos was kind of a good balance to that in terms of when it was.
But again, you're only as good as your partner.
Yeah.
Like, you can only do so much to either try and help elevate them or make them look good. It has to be both sides actually cooperating for this.
Yeah.
Like, if one side is just doing all the work, then it's no one will get over.
Yeah.
So
we're on to the big sick fan here now. So you've got the co-owners and head coaches of Fight Factory, Phil Boyd, Justin, and Katie Harvey. Colin got work during this match.
PBJ and K. I got work during this match.
Yeah, just you.
I got work during this match, did I?
Just nobody else. Just
Mark beside me going, Jesus, just he's in a bad way over there, isn't he? Do you reckon he's alright? Do you think he's okay? He's after disappearing pretty quickly there. Do you think he's okay? They called him PBJ and K. That's disgusting. I coined that on Twitter.
Did you? Okay.
I coined that on Twitter. Fuck them. Robbing me ideas. Cheeky bastards.
Didn't you know that's what wrestling's all about?
Oh, of course. Rob gimmicks. Yeah, 100%. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Why?
Feel what?
You abandoned me.
Feel these.
There they are now. Your love.
These dopes.
Your lovers.
Your lover.
Mark was giving it the hand beside me.
What are you here for? What you want?
That's Justin doing on commentary.
She just went over and just kicked Billy out of the way. He's like, fuck this. Luke was so happy to see him. Look at Billy standing beside him after getting his chair off.
It's like, can I get back in my chair? No, fuck off. I'm taking over now.
For you to go in and stay here wrestle that match. Yeah, Ben. Yeah,
Justy just winding Billy up, saying, "Get in there and you fight the match."
Wrestle this match. Over wrestle. Bye, guys.
Which three, Laura? The Saviors.
Well, there you go. Well, you know, one thing. Yes, please.
TB, J, and KY.
I'm really looking forward to this match. This one's been brewing for quite some time. I love the entrance music.
That one, Steffi. Bit of AV.
Look at this. The hatred. The Cork crowd.
Oh, I forgot about this match. Mark, this is where I kept shouting at them, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So, I hope it doesn't.
You were
I hope it
the
doesn't
C word
pick-
at one point, yeah.
I hope it doesn't pick me up. That's she was flipping me off because I called her a C word.
Yeah, I remember looking at it. Colin, Jesus, come on.
Jesus, that escalated quickly.
Oh.
Could have called her like most other things, but like you went straight for the C word.
Ah, yeah, over 18 show, like. The rest of them don't have the emphasis. Like, listen, Emerson Jane and Debbie Coytel normalised it last year, so.
RCW opened.
Stop being a cunt.
Justy.
With Justy, Phil Boyd, and Katie Harvey from day one.
Philip!
Laura's clarified, yes, those Aegis, so she's not a fan of the Saviors, evidently.
Laura knows the deal.
Yeah. I really enjoyed them on Friday with Leon and Dereiss, by the way.
Yeah, until the finish.
Ah.
Your dad's a cunt.
Your dad's a cunt. So are you.
Why won't she give me that what t-shirt?
I want you one or OTT.
Jesus, Helen.
Haskins with his bitch cunt was the best.
Come on now. Come on now.
That was pretty good.
Oh.
Irish whip, Katie Harvey. Ooh, double Irish whip for PB&J. Teamwork on show here. Straight into the corner to Nita Vaughn.
Throw him, Phil.
Triple crown. Is the own Richards going for the ride? Richards going for the ride. Irish
Yeah,
whip and
big pile-up.
a Savers of Destiny sandwich.
Saviors the Destiny sandwich. Nom 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 nom.
Sandwich of Destiny.
Foxy gave me the looks here, like, what are you talking about? I didn't say it. They said it on commentary.
Sure. You're thinking it, Colin.
Context is key.
I don't know if I'd want to be the bread or the filling, though.
That's about as much wrestling as he wants to do.
Well, let's talk through it, Colin. What are the pros and cons? Yeah.
Who's the three out of the Saviors? You and
Oh, it could be
who's
it could be a triple decker sandwich, couldn't it?
Club sandwich, yeah.
Club.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fuck the Saviors. Fuck the Saviors.
Literally.
Bill.
No comment.
No, Katie Harvey's getting down. Take that. Poor lads are getting bossed about here.
Rory's Jobber said the finish of the Saviors versus MLD and Leon he hated. If only the ref seen the interference. Insert Teko's favourite ref as blind photo here. The one that Foxy,
Phil
the one that
Boyd.
Foxy gets every month. The blind ref off Deco.
This is very true. I do actually need glasses. So.
That's
why I wear it on stream.
The referees commission should be aware of this, Foxy. You shouldn't be left in pairs trying to officiate in a proper contest.
The super kicks so close to the eye. That many super kicks will make you go blind. Like.
Yeah, this is it. Poor Owen. Getting stamped.
Elias's twin brother.
Get control. Come on.
They're calling their own match here live.
There goes the bell. Now the match started.
What the hell happened?
Luke Barry on commentary's going, what the fuck is going on?
The match only started now.
Yeah. It's good officiating.
Can't be reffing blind, Foxy. That's against the law, according to Steffi.
Yeah.
Can't you see I'm legally blind? No.
Certainly looks angry. Angry Steel.
Angry Steel.
Big fan of his white boots. Or white kick pads, even.
Big boots to the
Jimmy Carr?
Yeah. Who was shouting that on Friday?
Someone.
Somebody was shouting that on Friday, yeah.
Who keeps shouting at Owen down the back?
It was somebody's with the Cork, with the people's Cork slags. It was really annoying. So it was really stupid. Like, oh, I can't understand he's from Cork. And then like throw a few obscenities on top of that. Like, sound like an idiot.
One of your relatives.
Mine probably, yeah. Hey. You go back to Donegal and identify as a cat there, yeah.
Oh, I'm blind. I'm blind. You weren't supposed to say that out loud. We could get cancelled.
Sorry.
Cut that out.
Meow. Doesn't matter which one of the
Whereabouts in Donegal are you from, actually, Jerry? I've never asked before.
Lifford.
Oh, right, okay. I did Irish college up in Minnicladic.
Oh, the Gaeltacht.
The Gaeltacht. Yeah. Kegwig, Maratorshev and all that kind of. Yeah.
I was on the other side. We're on the border with the north, so.
Oh, good. Safer.
There's only a few Irish words we needed up there.
Yeah, that's Apache country.
What? So apparently I have to go to wrestling court? Why?
Because you're effing blind.
Where's this wrestling court thing?
Jonathan 2? Which Jonathan? Be more specific.
What?
Ref is blind as Foxy's name.
Fuck off.
Did you meet any girls in the Grail Talk mobs?
Yeah, tell you now.
Who doesn't meet someone in the Grail Talk?
You wouldn't know I'd be
That's all you go for. No one learns Irish.
She wasn't the keeper, obviously.
Listen, love is blind, says you.
You're one.
You're one.
You could do a Scalga version of it.
Very good. Andrew, how are you? How's your day? Let us know in the chat.
Steffi, you talking about Jonathan from the channel? Like, from Nerds Us?
I reckon just talk about your mate Jonathan.
Just a seamless way to get a shameless plug for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, plug the fuck out of it.
Yeah, go subscribe right now. Irish Wrestling 8. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Almost 10,000 followers on TikTok. So
how many tries
did moderation?
Andrew, how many tries did you give away single-handedly because you're so slow and fat?
Oh, there's me fighting words.
Alright, I'm done my team.
He's been wrestling over 20 years, this Phil Boyd.
Beautiful
double drop kick.
They're coming back hot now.
Come on, peanut butter.
How long have PB&J been a tag team?
Since they came back from COVID, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Or
I think just
soon
before.
after. But he tagged them before?
I think they tagged on one or two before we went into like lockdown. But they didn't properly become a tag team until after we came back.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. They didn't do it in Phoenix and anyway, because Justy was the champ in Phoenix, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was the Phoenix of Phoenix Wrestling.
How do I ban Mark?
It was rude. Yeah.
Give him a timeout.
Andrew's my friend. I can say that.
Double spear! Double spear! Double spear!
Go on, Katie.
Go on, Katie. Go on, Katie. Kick him in the gut.
Very risky move to be doing, like
with the elbows,
broken arms.
Yeah.
Like, fucking hell! It's like charge. Oh, shoulders can't.
No friend of mine, Mark. He's no friend of yours.
You're way off if anybody is.
I wouldn't be friends with someone who plays tag rugby either, Mark.
I play tag.
You're it. Tag you're it.
Oh Jesus.
No knock until you try it.
I did try it. Tag rugby shouldn't even be called rugby.
No, it's not rugby at all. It's different sports. Tag.
You're it.
Nah, he's my mate now. You're a meanie. Again. Yeah.
What do you think of this powerbomb? They did it in Fight Factory as well, didn't they? The show before this, I think.
Yeah.
There's venom in Yvonne's voice.
It's not bad.
You want to talk shit about me, she says.
Like the powerbomb alone could just be like straight into the finish.
Yeah.
Like a straight finish.
What's that curb stomp type thing she did there? I like that. That's the
Shine Wizard?
No, she just
the curb stomp. Sorry. Yeah, that's the
Buddy Murphy does. Buddy Murphy does that.
Did it. I think Rollins does it every now and again as well, doesn't he?
Super Dragon.
Daniel Bryan.
Super Dragon.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan used to do it. Yeah.
Super Dragon used to do it.
Buddy Murphy does a really good one into the bottom turnbuckle.
Yeah, it's nasty. I like it. I like it.
I love seeing a lot of moves starting to come back that were around my day. Do you know moves that you just haven't seen in ages?
Was it 70s or something, was it?
Like, do you know how many catapults I've seen recently as well? And I hadn't seen one in like 5 years. Like, they're starting to come back again. Like,
it's effective when it's done right. It's effective.
I think it's because you're spot on. Like in terms of wrestling, kind of went so either Cirque du Soleil or so MMA heavy. Kind of that kind of went. A lot of stuff went when traditional simple wrestling comes back. It's almost what's new. What's old is new again.
It's a breath of fresh air, to be honest.
Yeah. Every move nowadays is every finishing move that we had growing up like is just a transition move. Like there's no.
Yeah.
I love that Katie got the pin on Andy there as well.
Yeah.
This
is where me and Colin got worked.
Last and loudest, and I think tonight
Just is not no stranger to working people like in Park.
Somebody laugh somewhere in the laughy box. Gotta be laughing. And Andy Steele here. Andy Steele
Sending a Neil to Eurovision next year. Finally get out of the semis.
So Justy gets carried back here.
What was she singing?
Don't know. Anything.
Justy gets carried to the back here, and we thought that Phil had suffered a concussion or something here.
We just saw Justy being escorted to the back there. Obviously isn't ideal, but besides that, how does it feel to get a victory over the Saviors of Destiny here tonight?
I'll give you 3 words.
Mark's like, oh, Justy went left early there, didn't he? Says you're really in a bad way there.
Alright, Tommy.
Katie said, F off, Saviors!
A more PC for the
The
boy.
phone book.
You can sing anything. Song about a lanyard. A cunt with a lanyard.
Ah, come on.
Phil Boyd did not need to go there with his statements there.
The next
Very delicate from
NLW
Phil
show
Boyd,
should
I
be
think.
fun.
Very unlikely.
What's going on there?
Yeah, looking forward to that.
We let say or?
Yeah, because it's been announced, hasn't it?
Rumble match.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rumble,
Rumble.
yeah.
We have a Rumble, we have Who else do we have? Sammy against Maxo, was that announced? Or was it Jay against Maxo? Which one was it? Was it Sammy Maxo? Sammy Maxo, I think he announced. Yeah, you announced Sammy Maxo at the next show and then LJ and Jay on that show.
There's Sam and Rocky Star here now.
Shamrock Connection.
Yeah, there was same people having their own fan base at these shows.
Shamrock
Sam the
Connection.
Sham had his own kind of cohort of fans there as well.
Yeah.
Our crowd not a fan of these two. Sam the Sham with a new attitude over the
Man's
last
his
few
biggest
shows.
supporter.
Yeah. She was front and centre there.
Yeah,
Was,
every show.
Nice to see.
Rocky Star has a hold over the young, impressionable mind of Sam the Sham.
Yeah.
And while it's not good to see, it has done well. Sam the Sham main eventing the last show in the semi-main here.
She's so supportive, but it's also funny because like one of the shows that I refed, he was in a match and halfway through it, like, he'd obviously taken like probably a suplex, but looked nasty, but wasn't. And I just look over and she's looking at me as like, is he okay? Is he okay?
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's cute. Like that's nice.
So like she got worked.
Yeah.
So she fucking smacked him with it later on.
and then he turned heel.
Here's one of my personal favorites, MJ Chef and Rob Harmon's biggest nightmare, Mr. Charlie. Kids everywhere.
Rob's favourite wrestler, Mr. Charlie.
Rob Harmon was nearly evacuated the building at this point. Terrified. I'm justifiably so.
What is going on here, Billy Bedlam?
Rocky Star looks like Bud Bunny from Married with Children. What a shout. What a shout. I'll never not be able to see that now.
That's what I was alluding to. Arrived at my house and forced me to see you.
Well, I'm leaving now.
At this point.
Yeah, see you, Rob.
Now let's talk about this for a moment. Why are they wearing gas masks? I don't know.
Gas crack, is it?
We were at the Next Gen show. Mr. Charlie was on it, and Justy was doing the ring announcing. And Justy was like announcing and literally ready to run out of the ring. So Mr. Charlie couldn't hug him or anything. Like. Brilliant.
Look at Mr. Charlie, that's terrifying. Should we have gas masks here, Luke? I'm not sure. If he has a gas mask on,
What's in the box, Chance?
What's the reason for the masks?
Okay.
They're rats and they're going to be spraying stuff at them or something.
I did notice, and this may sound harsh given my own hairline, but on Mr. Charlie's gear, he's got a full head of hair. And,
yeah, I remember you said that.
Mr. Charlie was buffering for a couple of seconds there.
Mr. Charlie was buffering for a couple of seconds, he said on commentary. That's a cracker.
Poisson?
The Poisson? What in the blue hell? What in the blue fuck is a Poisson?
Still think MJF's finishing move should be called the rolling pin. He just rolls them up and pins them.
Deodorant on the hands. I've seen it all.
I did. I sent it to him on Twitter. He was asking for a move. I don't know if he's ever used it.
I think they want their hands to smell nicer when they hit people.
It's new. It's a new thing from Lynx. And deodorant. Oh, the toilet.
It's meant to be working that show this weekend as well, so
Sam the Sham is certainly the biggest rat in RCW.
hopefully he gets booked the 10th of June.
Job is to spray Mr. Charlie's hands. Does that mean it's a hand job?
The 10th of June show.
RCW show is supposed to be on.
Jokes and stuff. All of our favourite rats here. Jeez.
The Fight Factory is the 9th.
Yeah.
We've got some easy singles here in the ring.
So it's same day as RCW.
Oh well.
Yep. Alright,
Is he
he's
doing the
starting to
10th?
slip on the easy
Doesn't
singles.
recall.
Very soon, isn't it?
Very soon, yeah. 27, 28 he's doing, isn't he? Of May, like.
I don't know, unless that date gets
And then
changed.
he's doing Contenders on the 4th.
For all the shenanigans,
I think that's
they
why
seem to be a
he's able
well-oiled
to do
tag
it.
team, Mr.
It's a
Charlie and
contender
MJ
show.
Chef. They certainly do.
And then he's doing an actual main show.
Right.
What
I'm not complaining, there's more shows,
Oh, yeah,
better for us.
absolutely.
Yeah.
MJ Chef just reacted to the referee who didn't say anything to him. So this is.
Because the idea for the contenders is to get a lot like unknown people on it.
Yeah.
So.
Mr. Charlie with an escape.
Especially with that camp that's going on during that weekend.
Yeah. I want more unit versus the draw matches.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. I want him to stun everybody. I want Jake to come in. Want Jake to come in and then spear Connor out of his boots again.
No.
Sam Deshawn, since you've shown this darker side.
No.
Rocky Star got in his ear, basically. Sam Deshawn was a nice young man.
Sam Deshawn was a nice young man, but wasn't getting him anywhere.
No.
He's just deadpanning us now as well.
Absolutely.
He's not even entertaining.
In life, maybe it's not working. In wrestling, it definitely is.
Rocky Star's getting rid of the cheese here.
No.
Rocky Star is in serious shape. It's the best nick I've ever seen him in.
Rocky Star was good.
The strength, the power to lift up that big
been around
behemoth,
the
Mr.
fair
Charlie,
while,
and just fire him back down.
you were saying.
Let Chef cooks.
I'm kind of afraid of
Dylan Terrell, Joseph Terrell's evil twin brother.
making my own jokes now. Fuck, can't.
This is MJ Chef just costing his own time.
Those big,
He's around a long
heavy,
time.
educated
So
fists
says
from Rocky
something
Star
else.
right to the midsection of Mr.
We thought
Charlie.
that the contender show is the
Fight
third.
school. Fight school.
As
We
I said,
got
it's
such
been
a
9
rock
years
to
since
the
they've
ring
come
side
to
on
the
our
side
own.
now.
You get front row seats though.
Yeah.
Should be there at like
Teamwork.
7:30 in the morning. I think
See how much this is.
Yeah, the contenders report.
They're certainly in full control, the Shamrocks, right now.
There's the seminars are on beforehand though.
The camp is going on from the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th.
Yeah.
With the contender show being on the 4th as well.
Me and
There's a
Mark
seminar
were
with
there.
the Oliver Gray seminar as well.
Waiting on Jerry.
We'll be there.
Stuff.
Hotels booked.
Waiting on Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, yeah.
Well, Joel Redmond.
Yeah, great to see Joe back actually.
He's coming over specifically for the camp.
Is he coming over for the weekend or is he just coming over for the Sunday?
I think he's just over for the one day.
Okay, yeah. He has a school in the UK as well, doesn't he? Or he's involved in a school in any way.
I think he's involved in the school. I don't think he has one.
Right.
But to be honest, like, if you're looking at someone who has NXT experience as well as being super technical, like no better.
You always have to
nice
pay
shot.
attention to Mr. Charlie's mind games. And Mr.
He was over
MJ Chef is going to start cooking here.
Go on, Chef. Go on,
Just
Chef.
after COVID.
Whip it up, Chef.
He's certainly mixing it up
And
now.
I think I liked seeing a bit of a different side to him. He seemed like he was having a bit of crack in the ring as well, where I was only used to seeing the more serious side of him, like. So you could see, like, not to say that he wasn't being serious. He had a couple of great matches, like, but he seemed to be letting himself go a little bit, like.
Was he in NXT the same time as Joe, Foxy?
Yep. He was the first NXT tag champion.
No, I know that with Pac, obviously, but I was wondering if Joe was there, obviously.
He's in that picture, isn't he? There's a group picture of
Yeah, him and Joe, as far as I know, got very close over there. Became pretty good friends.
So, I'll give you an interesting one. And if someone can find out the reasoning for it, I'll be very happy if you can. But
This seems to be a this can't be legal.
you've obviously seen in the past that someone has tried to book Simon Gotch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connor.
So
Steffi.
Who's in the chat?
Rory, Steffi, Connor, yeah.
So to kind of piggyback off that, then normally when Joe isn't gonna book someone, he usually gives a reason for why he doesn't book them. But a name was mentioned about who, like, what if we possibly got this person? And the response was no fucking way am I bringing that dickhead here.
Love it. I love that.
We want to know.
And that's obviously in relation to our t-shirt campaign.
And and to make things worse, like make things strange about it is the fact that, like, no reason was given, and it wasn't discussed any further.
Was this in relation to Gotch, like?
No, not for Gotch.
Okay, right, sorry. You're talking,
this was for someone else.
Okay.
Like with Gotch, I knew the story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
God,
He's told the story.
But for a certain person who is in AEW at the moment, wears a mask.
Stop there.
I'm trying to allude,
Stop
so
there.
like,
there's only a couple of them.
I'm not here to talk about.
Tell me.
Anyway, back to MJ Chef.
Oh, I think you told me why. You told me why.
Watch out, Rocky Star! It's a trap.
What?
And you've
We'll
been
talk after, like.
Okay.
Oh, be avoided.
Okay,
right back. Yeah, right back.
What's wrong with Fuego del Sol?
Hang on. Can we just the tribal chief is after making it into the chat? Can we just acknowledge him? Acknowledge the tribal chief.
We're the ones.
Come on, Foxy.
Foxy, you
Acknowledge
the
our
two.
tribal chief.
Jerry, you the twos.
Another victory here.
2-1, 1-1-2.
Hello, sir. How are you this evening?
No, Steffi, there is no hope for Gotch. Sure, Gotch even came out and remember. Did someone tag him? Did Connor tag him or something? And then Gotch goes, just don't get your hopes up because it's not happening. Gotch knows.
Even he knows he's not getting booked.
Yeah.
Fuck that. He knows what he did.
I don't know what he did, but we'll ask after.
Was that Shamrock's first match together? I wasn't sure if they've tagged.
No, they've had a few matches.
Okay.
Yeah. Sham turned on Dino. Dino.
Right.
Then
Sham turned on Demo. They had like a match. They had a tag match at the last show. And now this seems to be done. So I don't know.
The grudge match. I think they're.
Yeah, it wasn't a singles match. It was literally just
related.
Like they're cousins, apparently.
Yeah.
I gave out the Gotch for making me wear a tee for no reason. Oh well.
Good man, Rob. You're the one. Yeah, well done.
That's the chance you take, Steffi. You can't be all unionized and all that stuff. So I don't care. I've alluded to this person before.
I know.
Voldertash. It's a great fucking name. It's a great fucking name.
It's something that can't be ignored.
I've just gone through the AEW roster page, so I've got a list of names.
I have a list of names.
A list. People wear masks.
There's a lot of luchadors, there's a lot of supposed luchadors, and then there's a few other questionable characters. One who is prehistoric, and one who is a computer game.
I have it down to 2, and it's only the reason why I have 2 is because Joe has told me about 2.
Okay.
So yeah.
Are they related?
Here's Martin.
Sorry, I think it's Luchasaurus purely because Craven was in NXT for that period as well.
Here he is, the Ballymun monster.
Yup, Martin.
Yup, the Ballymun.
Yup, the Ballymun.
Ballyscombe and Park.
In my opinion, the most impressive wrestler
This song just gives him a bit of swagger, doesn't it? Like.
So it's a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of pairs of gear he's invested in as well makes a big difference.
I love his blue and white gear.
Blue and silver.
With the armbands, things that he wears as well. Like they're just deadly. Like those little things on his arms, they add so much to it. Like.
I like the black and green ones he's wearing there for his freshness gear.
Freshness gear,
yeah. Like even they're nice. Like just because it makes him and Fabio in uniform.
You can't actually see it as good on video. I think in person they're much better. It's like the tint that comes through them. Like it's just deadly. Like, whoever made the gear is deadly. That green gear is brilliant.
That one is shit. So is blue and silver is from J&J Creations.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And for this one in particular, that's. Give me a minute. I'm going to look at the name.
J&J is the one who did LJ's, wasn't it?
I think so.
Does Lou Bird not do LJs?
Oh, maybe it is. Sorry. Yeah, Lou Bird sounds a bit more familiar, yeah.
Oh, baby!
There was some fellow who did a load of lads gear at once, and it took him about 6 months to make it.
Favorite in the Kino, the Longford lad.
Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna see.
Timing you.
The name.
Love this song where your man's just in there going, yup.
I actually preferred it without the yup.
Yup.
I liked his Hard Knocks theme as well.
Yeah. Different look as well.
That different tone, yeah.
Like the black vest and stuff. There's Mark.
There's me. That kind of look and song kind of suited his new kind of in-ring demeanor as well.
Yeah. It still kind of kept a bit of CBL, but
yeah,
a bit of a twist, like.
Yeah.
Dolly.
He's working 9 to 5. What a way to make it.
Great lad as well.
Love that he's wearing a Dolly Parton t-shirt here.
Yup.
Longford.
Is he afraid?
Hello, Elizabeth.
You have to wonder.
Hang on, she hasn't got the headset on.
Let's see this
All right.
crowd erupt here.
You say hello.
Take me home.
Yup.
Yep, Longford.
Just take a second as well to appreciate, like, Robert from the north, our tribal chief, was in work yesterday, left work, jumped on a bus and came down for NLW. Like, what a bloke, like, what commitment.
Rob, we the ones.
What a performer.
Rob.
Liz, did you acknowledge our tribal chief?
Who
He's in the
funds your
chat.
journeys?
What?
Did you acknowledge our tribal chief?
He did.
I did.
Sorry, I wasn't looking.
I'm sorry. I came back especially for it.
Rob, explain that like phantom mask you put at the end of your comments. What's that mean?
That's Superfan Smiles mask, maybe from your man who sits in front row at all the WWE shows. Like.
Okay, fair enough.
Must be something like that.
Mr. Green Tea.
Yeah, Superfan Smiles. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar guy.
No, Superfan Smiles. That's his Twitter handle.
Here's Martina. This is her Cork debut as well, was it?
No, she's been Cork away.
No. Sorry, somebody said it was RC.
Oh, it's our RCW debut.
RCW debut.
Sorry. Sorry to the Cork people out there.
More love for their audience in the Session Moth Martina, and what they do is they show it right back. Ireland's greatest exports in Guinness is the Session Moth Martina. She has wrestled all over the world, and the respect she has gained.
I'd love if she would publish like her schedule of what she has done over a month or something. Just to show the extent of how much travel, how many different shows and stuff she's done.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like
her
the
schedule
Dereiss
is
lyrical,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Like.
Yeah, she'd dwarf like Dereiss' lyrical dragon tour. I said.
Yeah. I think so many people don't realise like how busy she actually is.
Yep.
She probably, like, I don't know, do Ryanair do flyer miles or what?
No, you wish.
Should do, like.
And she's dancing with Dylan Terrell.
That's a very American thing, really.
Yeah.
Miles. Use my miles.
Miles.
I gotta use my miles.
But he's into it. I don't know, man.
Foxy knows how it feels into this to be in this position. Oh, he's
He
getting
loves
dragged
every
into dance.
second of it by.
This fella enjoyed it a bit too much.
Yep.
Joseph or Dylan?
For shows, it's Joseph. But yeah, way to break kayfabe there.
Yeah, come on.
No,
Jerry.
Fucking hell.
Luke said it on commentary. He said it's Dylan,
Did he?
the
Yeah.
evil twin of Joseph.
So it was Luke breaking kayfabe. Fucking dick.
That fake Foxy stole a spot.
On its feet and in the air.
They took our jobs.
Session Moth Martina.
That's very cute, Claire.
Aww.
My 5-year-old makes me do the Martina and Foxy dance. Makes Helen do it too.
What dance? I didn't do dance.
Foxy loves a dance.
No.
I've seen you move. I've seen you moving.
Stole my move.
A lot of people have seen me fucking dance. I hate it.
We talk about stars.
You're good at it.
Mike, check.
If you went like hell for leather on her, she might stop.
No, I think she'd go. I think she'd buy into it more.
Oh right, okay.
The crowd anticipates the arrival.
Oh, Dereiss got wings.
I like that new black kitty
Sam
as well.
Smith.
You could totally wear that at the fucking Eurovision next year.
He could enter the fucking Eurovision.
What an entrance.
I just watched that. You know that Daddy Foyer. They did the Atomic Kitten cover.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was brilliant, wasn't it?
So different. So different.
Yeah. It's the perfect song for Eurovision as well.
And he could bring the belt with him. If he's still champion by then.
This was a really cool tie-in. The fact they got Wrestle Carnival and Gary Ward to agree to like let it be represented on a regional show over in Ireland rather than.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
It's
that's a big
cool.
bit. It is.
I'm gonna be a bit controversial here. So I like it, but I don't like it.
You
So-
wanted to be on a bigger show.
No, I like that it's getting that platform. I like the belt's never gonna change hands.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that takes me over. It's the only thing.
It's never presented as a belt that is going to change hands on the shows. It'd be different if it actually did change hands.
Yeah.
Then you'd be like, oh shit, this is actually here.
I was actually hoping for Justy to drop the belt in NLW a couple of times, and then maybe win it back even at the next show or something. You know, just to kind of say it can happen.
Leighton
It
Buzzard,
nearly did happen a couple of times.
Oh, I know it nearly did.
Did Leighton Buzzard defend the ICW title?
Yeah, so I like that.
title
That was
for title.
title for title. I thought it was cool because that was slightly more realistic. I thought.
Yeah.
But like, even on this, like I talked with Lee McAteer about like the need for interpromotional cooperation, just in terms of helping elevate each other's brands. Like it's such a small scene in itself. Like even if this small token gesture from them helps bring another couple of pairs of eyes to the Wrestle Carnival audience, like there's no harm.
Like,
yeah,
the idea sounds well and good, but unfortunately, a lot of promotions will say they'll do it, and then they'll back out after they've gotten their part of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're dying. I know Progress, like Lee and Best, they were trying to get over to Ireland and do a show. Like it's just so hard to combine with other promotions when they're not putting their own talent over.
Yeah.
Now we have the champ.
Billy did an unbelievable job with these announcements here as well. Made a really kind of big fight feel.
Yeah.
This one here for Dereiss.
Show the boy. Pop their evidence.
Yeah, he really went all out there for those announcements.
The Wrestle Carnival champion for our main event here. What a match this is going to be, Bedlam.
Love that Martina's just gone full Sandman.
Where's the kendo stick?
This is a four-way dance elimination, Luke.
Four-way dance.
There can only be one. Well, there can only be two. But then...
I'd love to know how a kendo stick was introduced to wrestling, like such a niche martial arts.
Yeah.
Presumably it was in Japan.
No, I know, but like it's on somehow like for such a niche martial arts is available in every wrestling show.
Yeah.
Steve Blackman. Wasn't it? Didn't he introduce it in the WWF?
He motherfucking Blackman.
Had it been used before him, was it?
I don't think so.
That seems very late.
Like he was
like late 90s, wasn't he? When he started using that
What an
gimmick.
entrance by Session Moth
Yeah,
Martina.
it was late 90s.
He was more of a brawler before that,
He was
wasn't he?
brought over to America.
Okay.
It was
Stand
the
man.
Singapore K match. Yeah.
Yeah.
because in the news at the time, someone I think committed a crime in like Asia, and they wanted to publicly like hit him with a cane. Like they wanted to cane him in public as punishment for the crime. So there was a big uproar in America about it. It's like, no, you can't do this shit. So ECW decided to use it.
Just gonna highlight Rob's last comment there in the group.
Well, maybe 3. Sorry,
terrible.
Matt's in good. Matt's saying as good as the words. Down the talkie, loud the speaks, and into the microphones.
If you had to put your money on it, who are you putting your money on for this match?
Look, you can't look past Man Like Dereiss. He's in his
Big strong
absolute
boys.
fire.
For me, the passion of CBL could win it.
Yeah.
I like this CBL where he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna fight you.
Oh, Martina. Anyone can win this. Anyone can win this.
No choices in the farm in Longford, so I tell you that much for nothing.
He's the man.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
But with the
Big bull of a man.
does it suit the champion? Probably not, Luke.
The year of the bull.
It's the year of the 10. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty, that is.
He was just back from LA as well the day before.
Oh, that's right. That was just after.
Absolutely not.
It?
Absolutely
Wore the
not.
same vest the whole time he was over there.
He has heart, he has ability, and the crowd will love it.
He's a former tag team champion.
You mean it's not Sally
never held a
Hansen?
singles belt.
Wait, mate, that's a Rimmel Sun Shimmer if ever I saw one.
Midair with Man Like Dereiss. Look at this power.
Strong man like Dereiss.
Yeah, I'd love to see them go 1-on-1 as well. Like.
Might yet.
But you never know. Like stuff like this, Dereiss could be recommending people to come over, like get in contact with all these boys and bring them over to the UK.
Yeah.
CBL would be brilliant over there. Nobody would know how to take him as a character. But, you know,
I think there's definitely an appetite there as well, based on what Mark was saying. Like that, they were asking about a couple of people while he was over. So it seems to be that there's a bit of an interest there to bring more people over. So
Foxy, you'd know Tate Mayfair. He was showing SEM videos to everybody who would listen at the For Love of Wrestling thing a few weeks ago.
That MJF knockoff fella.
You know Tate Mayfair kind of does the Better Than You English gimmick over in Progress in TNT.
Yes.
Yeah, he was asking me about 101 questions about all of Sem's videos.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. Like he was kind of kept pulling Lee over to kind of show him more and more videos. There's a few other guys. Yeah.
Wears a scarf though, doesn't he?
Does, yeah.
I think he's MJF.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying that.
Oh, we need to get our scarves, don't we?
Oh yeah, have to get our scarves for August.
Yeah, it'll be August. Be cold.
Have to get me some new Elite merch as well.
Yeah.
Just to piss Mark off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear all the Elite merch whenever we're together.
Are you heading over, Foxy?
No, can't afford it. Like, I would like to. I would really like to. Because it'd be nice to see something different.
Yeah.
But I really can't afford it. Like, and to get the money up in a short space of time, not gonna happen.
Sorry, did you see Phil Boyd just strolling out there?
On the camera?
Yeah.
Where was he off to?
He was just strolling out from the back. Well, they're fighting on the outside. Like.
Fans calling for the Ego bomb.
Yo, Bart.
An inside cradle and a near one for Martin Steers. Head pop by Martina. In comes Man Like Dereiss. And then come back in CBL.
Claire has commented on appreciate your dancing move, Foxy. You're a proper bopper.
Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, I don't like doing it.
That's why she keeps doing it.
That's why they keep doing it. Like, they keep just putting me on the spot.
That's why I keep calling for it at shows. Sorry, I'll have to stop.
Does Joe dance after shows on the cool down in the pub afterwards?
Cabaret? You mad?
Yeah.
Voldemort.
Cabaret? Not a chance.
No.
Avada Kedavra.
Never see him dance, no?
No.
I'm to die.
don't they? Nah, he's always like focusing on like he's trying to get through the show so he can get to the next one.
Yeah. Probably takes him a while to decompress as well.
Oh man. Well.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Foxy. I think he's much cooler on show days than he used to be.
See, if you met him during Tivoli days, yeah, you would say that, yeah. But if you'd met him during show days or Tivoli days, you'd be like, I don't want to be anywhere near him. So he has calmed down a little bit, but yeah.
Steffi says Joe doesn't dance. He's the type to stand in the corner with a point, tapping his toes to a song.
No harm in that.
As long as it's tapping.
I actually loved seeing him coming out of his shell with the Barry videos.
I bet he's. Have you ever seen The Field?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the Bull McCabe? Like, he kind of push comes to shove. I'll dance with you, redhead, and Joe comes striding across the pub. The Bull McCabe, the Bull McCabe will dance with you.
The bull. And CBL's in the fucking ring.
Bastard Tyke.
Come on, Yank.
Be good, Yank. Go home.
That's a great film. When I was in the Navy, one of the lads in the ship, he was an old chap. He lived on the ship for like 8 or 9 years. Like normally you do 2-year stints on the ship and you go on land for 2 years in the base. But he stayed on the ship for over 9 years and he had his own cabin. And every week, without fail, on a Sunday, he had fucking The Field on VHS and he'll put it in the mess in front of everybody. Whatever you're watching, you could be watching he'd come in because he pretty much owned the ship. And we had to watch The Field every Sunday when we were at sea.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Some boy.
Who would disrespect me and bid for my field?
You couldn't say anything to him though. He'd been doing it for so long. Like, he'd be like, oh yeah, it's Sunday, what time is it? Don't put anything on TV. He'll be up in a minute. Burst in the door. I am the bull!
By turning into a pirate after that long?
Oh, pretty much. Love
a wham bam chicken ham. What did he say? Oh, he didn't even call it. Jobbers.
Wake up, Luke.
Oh, it's devastating move in Irish wrestling. The wham bam chicken and ham.
That's it, bye.
Oh, that's a bum.
Go on, Dereiss. Big dirty 450.
No, that's it.
Blockbuster.
Oh, break that neck. Come on, ref.
Dereiss is 450.
Put more into that, ref.
For the Jaeger bomb.
She's stretching him out. Could we have? Could the champion be out?
Fight, Dereiss is fighting. She's fighting.
What a shock that would be, Bedlam.
Oh no.
Oh, a kick to the stomach.
Foxy, do you remember the Wilmstone?
Yep.
The what?
The Wilmstone.
What a name.
Did you never see it?
Oh my god.
No. So she used to shove that head down her trousers.
Oh, here we go.
There is a video on YouTube on this particular channel, like the RCW channel.
Hurry up, ref.
Of a tag match that happened years ago. So it was basically Billy Bedlam, Raven Creed against Fabulous Nikki, Martina, and 2 puppets.
That was Limerick.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yeah.
Separate puppet related issue, but anyway, go on.
So
do you not do a puppet gimmick, Foxy?
I did.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Where do you think Bedlam got it from?
All right.
Steffi says she missed the Wilmstone. Yeah, so do I. I thought it was a cracker. Like. Stitch breaker. Oh, what a sell. Brilliant.
Put more into it.
That was straight. You got his hand down. Yeah. That was straight.
That bloody Anita Vaughn. The bane of your life, Foxy.
Get
What's
that
going on here?
stupid C-word
Detriment to all referees. No, you can't
Martin
say that.
Steers joining the Saviors.
Oh, she's fucking over Session Moth. Steers with the roll up. Oh, new champ.
Fierce fast
Oh, it's
code.
an elimination, isn't it?
Fierce
Forgot about
fast
that.
code.
That's a weird count.
Oh, he's on payroll, he is.
He uses both hands, Foxy.
Batron Martina.
Sorry?
He uses both hands.
does he?
Well, just yeah, just kind of following our own chat, observation, that type of thing. Just.
I think Foxy trolled me yesterday. Do you know that? So I was filming the NLW show from the wings, and Foxy made it his business to continuously jump over to my side and do his counts right in front of my camera every time. I think I have more footage of his arse than anything else.
Love that.
He's shrugging his shoulders. He knew what he was doing. You knew what you were doing.
Ring awareness. Ring
You
awareness.
had the option to move around.
I did, but then if I go over the other side, what can I see in the wings on the other side? So like it's one of those situations, because I went over once and then I was like, oh fuck, look what I can see on my camera, so I had to go back over.
Leaves it down to two men, Man Like Dereiss and the Longford lad CBL.
Oh, this was a good moment here now. This was like a
Amazing.
almost. It was kind of a level up moment for CBL. Like it was kind of. He did well. He didn't slow down. He didn't back down. He wasn't reactive or anything when they kind of get into the exchange now.
I think, yeah, in this match, like.
Yeah, but even just this part here, like I was. Like he didn't like he looked serious. Like fuck you, let's fight. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I belong here, kind of thing, which was cool to see. Like a guy who's just come off Dereiss, probably his last show before this was the GCW for the Culture Show in LA.
Big shots for CBL. Both men eager to win this match.
Jesus, his chest matches the colour of his tan.
The crowd firmly behind RCW, crowd firmly behind CBL.
You can see in the background the crowd are well up for it at this stage.
Definitely.
Kind of, it was a funny setup with the chairs and the standing.
Yeah, I don't think it worked.
It was kind of like halfway across the ring where suddenly he's sitting down just because.
It's just the people that are in that line of chairs.
Corner,
right at the
that kind
edge
of. You can kind of see.
Like.
You can see Rob was kind of. You can see him on TV there. He couldn't see anything.
He
on
said
the
he can only see half the ring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you just need to have standing behind your seats, don't you? Like, if you're doing
That's the normal setup.
Yeah,
They have one row of seats and then
yeah,
there's
I think Katie tried it as well in Fight Factory, that seats on one side, standing on the other. It's the same thing. I just don't think it works.
And gets one right back.
Dereiss is so good.
I can do better, says Man Like Dereiss. He does to do.
good for CBL. Like I think fucking
Great showcase for him.
Leighton Buzzard and then Dereiss like.
Yeah.
Like he had Kirby as well before that, you know. He's after getting a lot of big matches.
He puts a lot of work in. He does a lot of solo training during the day. I did a few sessions with him in January and February, the middle of the afternoon. Like he's always there. He's always about to do extras.
Like he had that match with Leighton, then he had the 4-way as well.
Yeah.
You know, so
he was telling me about his own like COVID training regime at home back in Longford and stuff. Like he's fucking.
I'm sure he put up videos of it as well.
Oh yeah, but like
he's
like not everybody. Yeah, he put a fair old shift into it. Like not everybody else was doing that. Like so, obviously reassessed his goals and he's come back from COVID and he's really fucking gone for it. I suppose the level of maturity with age you kind of get that as well. So. And Katie we did an interview with the TWM guy on Friday, Colin. Katie was kind of mentioning that as well. That he'd gone from like kind of a guy who would be on the odd tag team but couldn't get matches to now being like a must see.
I think if you look back as well, even on his own personal stuff, maybe like a year or two ago, or even just before COVID, like he was a bit scrawnier as well. Like so, he's after bulking up a lot more, and he's after getting bigger, and he looks more the part now as well, size wise.
Boys been squatting.
Mark loves squats. Mark, tell him your theory about champions.
So, if you want to be a proper champion, you need a big champion's arse. You need to squat a lot, deadlift a lot.
So you have to have a big arse to be a champion.
You can't be a top heavy fraction. You gotta be a solid base in you.
So you can put more letters on your arse, on your
we want
gear.
Like Scott Steiner, kind of like that kind of big art. It was a joke thing myself, like Rory made up. And a few people bid, so I kept saying it.
That's the spirit.
He can't be a champion, he doesn't have good arse.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Dereiss is going to go for it all here. This could be it.
Business in the front, party in the back. There you go.
See this, Rob, who was in the chat earlier, said putting out their OTT wrestling should book Matt from the Flats and LJ Cleary versus Steph Lander and Matt Cardona. I agree, book it OTT. I'd love to see Matt Cardona again. And Steph Lander. Yeah.
He's putting her over massive, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is.
Way over.
Yeah. Like his little
Going
protege.
on oldies
She,
with her.
what age? She's only young enough, isn't she? Like.
Yeah. She just did a couple of ROH shows for Ring of Honor. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
I love his
Doing well
traveling.
GCW.
Love his traveling. See him through the draft and all, putting up like Zack Ryder's drafted SmackDown and all, like.
Yeah.
And then putting up what did he put up after Chelsea's appearance, like I'm having sex with a WWF diva or something like that. Like he's brilliant. His social media game is top notch.
Yeah, so good.
You see his thing today that he was talking about, like not understanding why independent wrestlers aren't watching every matches, why they aren't out.
Yeah, I saw that.
shows.
Yeah. Why are they sitting backstage during?
There is a bit of there's a bit of truth to that, but then also like some promoters might not want you out before the show.
Oh, I know, but I don't think it necessarily applies to the shows over here, because like when he's done OTT shows, like particularly the stadium shows, everybody's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I think it's probably more to. He probably goes to certain niche shows in the States where people are just kind of happy to wrestle in front of their friends.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough in itself.
Beautiful 450. He caught every bit of that. Like,
Yeah,
like he caught that so flush. Like that was.
Dereiss is awesome.
Who did he face over the GCW show?
Who did he face? We covered it.
I can't remember. Too much wrestling, Jerry. Too much wrestling. I can't remember this stuff.
Give me 2 seconds.
Just feeling he's not long left for the side of the pond.
Yeah,
either.
a lot of people have put him over. Yeah. Myron Reed. He was in a 4-way. Myron Reed from the Rascals. Versus Myron Reed, Kevin Knight, a triple threat. So Kevin Knight from New Japan Strong, that kind of LA dojo, and then Myron Reed from the Rascals. So that's a pretty cool opportunity. Yeah. I'd say he wouldn't have been out of place there at all.
No, it was a good match.
Yeah.
Like I watched on my stream 2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh, brilliant! Okay.
Like very good. It's just a shame the ref fucked the match.
Really?
Yeah.
That's refs.
Like, and the gas thing about it is that like you wouldn't have known unless I had said it.
Fucked it like trying to get himself over, or fucked it like he just.
No,
messed
he
up
just
the
fucked
finisher?
it. Like chances are he forgot the finish.
Right.
But yeah.
What did he do? Count the finish early?
No, he didn't count.
Okay.
So he was expecting a kick out.
Okay.
And then he swung his arm out of the way.
So not the standard rule of thumb. I count it in anyway. Like.
You have to learn the hard way, unfortunately. Like, well, I try to say to people, like, commit to your count, regardless. It's their responsibility to kick out. So, even if you're not sure about the finish, like, you commit to your counts.
Yeah.
The counts are more of a shoot than.
Yeah.
But you're working with them.
Yeah. Do you remember the Ted DiBiase story of
that? I'm trying to remember. Like Steffi knows because she was on my stream when we watched it.
Steffi saying, "Oh my god, you ruined the finish."
And Steffi didn't realize until I fucking rewound it and showed it. So.
Sadly, I don't think they've included the sing along after this. There was a sing along with "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life" for this.
Yeah, they do that after every RCW show. They normally have a theme song. Like they had the tribute or Tenacious D at the last one. I think this one obviously hooked on a feeling.
Yeah, this one was like "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life" at the end of it. Which was kind of cool. It's a shame they don't have that. I was hoping Foxy would sing along with me, but anyway.
No.
If you wanted, Luke has it somewhere. Fair play to Luke. Actually, he edited it himself.
The show?
Yeah, he edited the whole show himself as well.
Yeah,
like 3 or 4 different cameras that bounce off, like, and he was trying to match. And while he was talking to him, he was trying to match up the audio and stuff.
Yeah, it's tough editing that.
Colin.
Steffi in the chat. It's like, that match was so fucking good. And that ref was like, fuck your epic finishing move. Pretty much, yeah. Because it was actually a good, like, crescendo and just like, yep.
Yeah.
Tough shit. But them's the breaks.
Shocking.
Them was indie mud shows.
Yeah.
What did you think of the show overall, RCW? Like, between actually watching it live and watching it back? Like...
Suppose Foxy, you got first. Myself and Colin were there live.
So watching it, like, I've enjoyed some bits of it. Like, obviously, this, it for me, it definitely glaring that like a lot of people need to work outside of Cork, because they're too comfortable in just being in front of their hometown, and they desperately need to get out of there, and in order to work with people that are far, far better, like to help them improve. But again, that's me, like, as someone that's involved. But in terms of the show, like, yes, it was enjoyable, like to watch. It was enjoyable to actually like see some people actually have matches that and look strong in it. Like CBL looked great in it.
Yeah.
He was put over really strong. The LJ and Raven Creed match was really good. It was nice to see Carlos Romo back. He's come across a lot more calm and collected in how he wrestles, as opposed to the last time I had seen him. So he's definitely been like putting the work in to try and improve since we last seen him. But I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it myself. Like, and you kind of see the investment they put into the show with like Man Like Dereiss, Gene Money, Carlos Romo, all the imports that kind of came in, or supposed imports, that were appeared in the show. They all performed very well. I think myself and Colin were lucky enough to be there live, and it was generally just a good bank holiday weekend night out. Like if it's one of those shows, if you just take it for what it was and enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy it's being presented to you, it was a brilliant night out. And I think that's the feel you kind of get in the Kino. I thought that was my first time there. That like, there's a lot of people there who go out there to enjoy the wrestling, and that's kind of that's why I think people like myself who watch way too much wrestling, I can kind of lose that kind of perspective a bit. Like and it's good to kind of be reminded of that every so often and just take in and have the crack of what's being presented to you and stop like looking for or nitpicking and such. But like that, I was a really good show from start to finish. And it was great to have like big Irish talents on top of that, then like LJ, Martina, Raven Creed, and then kind of other younger guys like Fabio, Martin, CBL coming through, and then obviously the spotlight and the Cork guys and Matt Skyler, Dino and whatnot. So yeah, I was really happy with that show from start to finish. And on the drive home, we were all quite happy and satisfied. It was a good, enjoyable night out, Colin.
Yeah, no, it was solid, like, fun day. They always are, like, we've done it a couple of times now, heading down to Cork for the shows, so, yeah, there's a lot of prospect there. I think I agree with Foxy. A few of the lads would do well getting out of their bubble a bit and maybe spreading their wings a bit more and maybe venturing outside. There is different levels of things, like you can see your LJs and your Ravens who are going out there, and again they have the time. LJ's doing a full time as well, so nothing against anybody, but if you want to get to that level, that's what you have to do. And I think it will only benefit themselves and benefit the show, benefit Cork wrestling, you know, all in all. So yeah, solid show. I look forward to seeing the next one. I don't know if I'll make it down for it now, but yeah, we'll definitely give it a watch.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, absolutely, did enjoy it. I can see what you're saying for sure. I think as a fan, you would have come away from it like happy out. As a Cork fan, you would have come away from it very, very happy. You know, because you would have been there through obviously now RCW, Phoenix, CCW, and you kind of you know the lay of the land. But wouldn't do any of them any harm to travel up the road an hour. An hour and 20 to knockheads with a few up in Hard Knocks maybe, or a little bit further afield as well, and just maybe even visit a couple of the other schools too, you know, just to get a feel of like what's going on outside of Cork. Now, come here, I'm Cork born and bred and well proud of it, but they say the best thing you'll do in life is travel, even if you do come home, you know what I mean? So even if that's the, you know, the road out of Cork, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think there's no harm in mixing it up. You know, you're only ever going to learn something. Even when we were cheap plug, when we the Fight Factory school, when we were doing the special on that, there's people who are wrestling years and they're traveling from the country up there to, you know, learn something new all the time. And even one of the guys up there, 5 years he's gone, and he still shows up all the time. Every single one, he says he takes something away different all the time, because you're meeting so many different characters, you're coming across so many different styles of wrestling, and so you can never not learn something. So yeah, definitely great show, but would love to see them around the circuit.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's not a, you know, it's great to have local shows, but it's not a local sport or entertainment thing. You have to travel. You have to get the miles on the clock. Like, you have to go out and learn from people from all over the world if you can get a chance to. Like, you can't stay in one spot and expect to get over.
If it's a hobby,
it's a hobby. That's fine.
If you're serious about it, though, you'd have to spread your wings.
You want to do, like if it's something you're planning on doing as a career, if you want to get up, you know, get noticed or get seen, like, and, you know, make it in the industry, you have to get out. You can't just stay here in Cork.
I suppose like, obviously, unfortunately, there's no school in Cork either, so they kind of it's like any sport. Like, you need to be kind of practicing and training regularly, and obviously with the irregularity of shows as well, like, that kind of does lend to a learning gap between certain lads who locally are able to train a number of days a week, or are able to go to shows within their own kind of province or county. So, like, I suppose, like, it's obviously it's an unfortunate situation, but I'd say, like, Hard Knocks training is only up an hour up the road.
I'd love to see Dino or someone like that in Hard Knocks. Like, Dino would fit in there pretty well. Like,
Well, hopefully those lads kind of manage to get up to, obviously, the schedules permitting, because, again, as you say, like, these are all part-time.
It's definitely a commitment. It's a full-on commitment, and I think it does pay dividends, because I think that the ones that we might look at, Butch and Anita Vaughan, have been putting those miles in for the last couple of years, and they're paying dividends. They're everywhere. I think it's only a matter of time before we see Butch hit an OTT show, but he's wrestling everywhere. Everywhere else, and Anita Vaughan is wrestling everywhere, and we've seen her crop up on OTT recently as well, so it does pay dividends. And I think, just going back to like our interviews that we did with Joe and Jamie more recently as well, like a lot of it is getting up and getting to the likes of seminars and getting to those training weekends. So hopefully we see a few bodies at the Contenders weekend. I think is the next kind of weekend seminar thingy. So great opportunity there, and we'll be there as well, getting a bit of footage. So hopefully we'll see a few there. So watch the space on that as well, because we'll have a couple of bits coming out from that. But,
definitely.
Cool, lads. Thanks for joining the chat, everybody who's still in the chat, or if everybody's all gone by now.
There's still a couple in there, but yeah, thanks very much, guys. Very much appreciated. Love having the company tonight, watching the show. Foxy, Mark, Liz, Jerry, thanks very much.
Thank you.
I'm sure it won't be too long before we do another one.
Absolutely.
Oh, show.
In the meantime, definitely give a follow to the channel. If you think anyone would like it, just share around. Word of mouth is a great fucking help to us in order to try and get this channel to grow. And if we're trying to get that goal of affiliation, we definitely need your help to do that. So please give the follows, please give the views. It really does help. And go support local wrestling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Plug your Wednesdays, Foxy. Plug your Wednesdays while you're there, Foxy.
Yeah.
Well, Foxy, what do you do on a Wednesday?
I so modest. Everyone get down to Limerick on Wednesdays and train with Foxy in the Hard Knock School. Foxy's down there every Wednesday now doing ref coaching.
And if you're not available to get travel down to Limerick every Wednesday, get in contact with Niall directly as well. He also has a referees training group where we've done a couple of different video sessions as well, which have been incredibly informative and enjoyable, just kind of chatting and crack and learning more things you wouldn't have been aware of before at all either. So the man doesn't get enough flowers and doesn't get enough credit for the work he does within the industry, so hopefully we'll be able to share him with flowers in the meantime.
Thank you.
Aw, I want to buy him flowers now.
There we
Yeah.
go.
But I just want him to go almighty on me then and say he can buy his own. You know, I'd be marked off.
So if you see him next, go up and do a Martina dance with him, attend his seminars, get onto him for the referee chat group, and yeah, hopefully that will grow as well.
And he'd love a super kick. He loves them. Do you know what I mean? He loves to eat the old super kick now and then. I'm just kidding. Please don't super kick now. I'm just joking.
Yeah, you don't want to do that in a normal setting. Jesus.
No.
Like,
exactly.
I'm just walking down the street and just like
Someone tries to super
"How's it
kick at
going,
you?"
boy?"
Dude, I was watching the stream the other night. Walk, boom. I'll buy you flowers then. Promise.
Right, guys.
Fabulous.
Hi,
We'll
lads.
leave it there.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks
yeah.
very much for
Nice
joining
one.
us.
Thank you
We'll
very
see you
much.
in the next one.
Chat to you all soon. Take care.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye
you.
for now.